optimism, fam. It's football. This is it. You can do this tonight, and tomorrow night, and then booyah, Sunday morning. Oh, in the words of Hank Williams Jr., are you ready for some football? Yes. Oh, God. Just get it. But, it's we got to go play a game, and the guy's probably already in that freezing. Actually, Chicago's not cold right now, but it's going to rain from what I understand. So, but Bears are going down, fam. Yeah, we both know it. We can feel confident about it, but the problem is every time I've done that, almost every time I've done that, we failed. Should I take it back? Nah, I'm confident on this one. Niners will open the season in Chicago versus the Bears. As you already know, San Francisco is holding at 6.5 to 7 point plus point favorite right now. As long as Vegas keeps saying, okay, they're still dumping money into it. Okay. Let's raise that. Okay, let's give it a 10. All right, see what they do then. Over-under, who's going to take the over? The over-under is going to be the choice on that bet. But it's the first game of the season, and neither team knows exactly what to expect from the other. Game one, of course not. There's no film. There's no tape. Nobody's seen any adjustments that any quarterbacks made, any other defenses made, offensive made, which makes this game especially interesting to predict, which is why I didn't make one. No, I got one. Actually, what I'm going to go through in a second, I'm going to go by what hold on here, because we'll be taking your phone calls and recording your prediction. So, you'll get to be saying things like, I saw that coming. And the expectations as well as the Niners versus Bears 2022 NFL season is underway. Oh, God, it's been so long, man. Every time football season ends, you still don't know what you got till it's gone. Don't know what you got till it's gone. I forgot, this is not a rock show. This is football. Okay. Anyway, by the way, David Lombardi, at Lombardi himself, tweets, George Kittle just now in the 49ers locker room, he's feeling significantly better with his groin injury than he did earlier in the week. And will do everything he can to play versus the Bears Sunday. Now, you and I both know, if we needed George to go out there and be heroic coming out on the field, this is not the week. George, we love you, man, but listen, take the uniform off, put on a pair of nice loose-fitting pants, sandals. It's not that cold in Chicago. Well, but wear a jacket. But, kick back, relax, leave it alone, George. Leave it alone. George, you can leave it alone for the next 2 weeks. We want you back at 100%. Don't come out there and all of a sudden pull up lame on a game that doesn't really need your attention that badly. So we can do without you. If you're going to make a heroic effort to come back, make it week 3. Okay, George? Stop it, George. You're being a maniac and a tight end and in the NFL, it's a formula for disaster. It's just not a good thing. George's got to be protected from himself. George, sit the hell down. If I was the coach, I'd come. George, don't come in here with you. What? No, you ain't playing today, man. I told you the other day. No. Listen, I'm going to have security at the front gate. I'm out. I'm going to have him stop you. You see, you got to get serious with George, man, because that dude loves playing football. I love him for that, too. But, you got to know when to quit. Family, as I said, the spread is held at 49, about 6.5 favorite right now. I checked the Chicago. I went and checked the Chicago Sun-Times. Why? Because if you're going to find some real unbiased opinions, well, no, you won't, actually. Remember when our own beat writers hated us and said everything, where they agreed with every beat? Maybe I was on the wrong track with that. But anyway, I checked with the Sun-Times, Chicago media route, and collected some thinking from their writers and their expert predictions for this season opener against the 49ers at Soldier Field. Starting with Rick Morrissey, San Francisco's defense, and this is a quote, San Francisco's defense is not what you want to face when you're trying to take a big leap as a quarterback in your second season. But that's what Justin Fields is up against in the opener. That and some real weaknesses on the Bears' offense. If he shows signs of progress with all that against him, it will be a win. Though not in the standings, unquote. Making sense, huh? Rick Telander, Suns Times again. 49ers 27-21 Okay, now why he said openers are always crapshoots, and I mentioned that a moment ago. Since a lot of good players have already played in the preseason, and now there are only 3 preseason games. The Trey Lance Fields face-off is the clear focus, but somebody's got a better team overall, and I'm saying it's the 49ers, unquote. Yeah, Rick, you're absolutely right. I got to go along with that on you, too. Patrick Finley, he has the 49ers at 20-10. This is where I'm thinking I'm going to flow at. But Patrick says this, quote, after the 49ers and Bears will play an ugly offensive game, and I can see that happening. It's game 1. Both teams have some things to work out. It could get a little stupid out there. Remember last night's game with the Rams and Bills, that got stupid for stretches because it's the first game of the season. People got to iron some few kinks out. He goes on to say kicker Robbie Gould, who last played for the Bears in 2015, hasn't really been that long. Yeah, it has, dude. It has been that long. Has it really? It's a long time. He believes that Robbie will ice the game with 4 minutes to play, unquote. But he still gets a 20-10 score. I'm going to stay with 20-10 just so I can feel comfortable as I'm coming down into the second half so I can make myself crazy when I say, Jesus, I did not expect this. Come on, Niners. I do this. How many times can't you do that during the game? That's why I worry about expectations. Patrick Finley, after the 48, Patrick Finley's got the same score. Okay, I got that wrong. I'm sorry, Jason Lizer, 22-17. See that? What only thing concerns you about these scores? Are they giving the 49ers enough points? I'd like to say over that, but I need to see game 1. And beyond this week, I probably will do that. But this week, I'm not sure how the 49ers are going to do offensively as points are concerned. But Jason says, even as they do their own restart by turning to Lance, and the 49ers are ahead of the Bears and should be a playoff team, the Bears will need at least a couple of games to find their footing. And they open against an opponent that nearly went to the Super Bowl last season, unquote. Yeah. Things change from one year to another, though. A lot of teams have put people on. A lot of people have lost people. I don't know what their running game looks like in Chicago. I know we did lose DJ Jones. We're hoping that Jason or Javon Kinlaw can be that big guy in the middle so other guys can work around him. There's so many things to speculate as to what could change from last year, right? Lawrence Holmes says 28-17. Niners, if the Bears can protect Fields, they can stay competitive, but that's a big ask. The 49ers pass rush seems ideally suited to take advantage of an offensive line that is still under construction. There's a sign hanging right out on the front of those guys, right on the center, under construction. Please observe. Mark Potash, 49ers 23-16. The Bears figure to show some spunk in Matt Eberflus' debut, and maybe even a few surprises. But with the Bears' offense in a formative stage, the 49ers' defense top 10 in points and yards last season will make the difference, unquote. You know what? I kind of like Mark Potash better. I'm going to go 23-16 myself. 23-16. What I'm trying to understand is why are they going to get 16 points? You don't want to underestimate the Bears, but I don't know how they're going to get. What's the highest total here from these guys? 17, 16, 17, 17, 17, 10, 21 from Rick, who makes it a close game, 13. So you can pretty much get a median in there. Maybe 18. Bears may get 18. The 49ers, you know what? If the 49ers start, if Kyle likes what he sees in the offense, and Trey is just stable alone, I think this will be the week the 49ers run the score up. I could actually conceivably see a 30-point game for the 49ers. I just don't – I need this week to get a gauge as to what they're capable of. And then next week, because last year, remember, we averaged a 30-point as far as predictions every week. Most of us would say 30. Some of us went buck wild and went into the 40s, you know. I think 20-something is probably legit. So I'm gonna – what did I say? Did I say Potash? Where's Potash? Let me look at where did he go? Because I think 20. Anyway, It's about you tonight anyway. I've already given my example as to what I might think I'm going to do. Hey, Robert Slavin. Hey, Robert. Bears 0, 49-17. Conceivable, actually. If the 49ers throw a shutout in their first game of the week, first game of the season, that'll send a message to the NFL because no matter who you're playing, anytime you shut a team out, that is huge. I mean, people take that serious. Because, I mean, come on, these are all professional teams. If you can stop from even scoring 3 points, damn! But you know what? The Rams shouldn't have scored any points last night. Didn't they get all their points on turnovers? That should have been a shutout. Are there any Rams here today? Well, I hope so. Rudy's all over me on Twitter with his little cuties. He's little cute tweets. Rudy, right over the Rams familia. Hey, John, get in here, you 49ers Ultimate Report dude, you.
Ronbo.
John, give us some of your insights on this game versus the Bears. Give us a score. Give us the reasons why.
So, well, first of all, football's back. I'm glad the last Friday, now on Sunday we got football. So I wanted to say that I'm glad that Thursday night game. I was glad that
wasn't that fun?
The Rams lost.
Yes.
And hey, Rudy, if you're listening, man, I was happy that your team lost. But anyway, I like you, Rudy. You're a good dude. I just wanted to mess with him for a little.
Wait. Let me add. Rudy, beat the hell out your team. It wasn't even close. Rudy, your 10 points was illegitimate. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm over.
All right. Yeah. So let's talk about this game. And, of course, I've been watching a lot of 49ers, YouTube shows, and some Bears fans have been having some fun, on our expense for whatever the reason. And of course, and one of them, we know, Chicago Sports Talk, Michael. I hope you're listening, man. I hope you're listening, man.
I hope you call in.
Your team scores 31. I hope your team scores 31 points because I've always reminded you because you said 31 points.
What did he?
So I want
write that down. Did Mike say 31?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he said 31.
Oh, yeah.
So I wanted Mike to listen, man. So let's be realistic, man. Like, your team is a rebuilding team. You guys have pieces, Montgomery, Justin Fields, and Moody. But that's all your offense. Your offensive line, I don't know anyone. So it really shows you have to be a Bears fan to know that offensive line. You guys have Roquan Smith and you have Robert Quinn. Okay. But besides that, let's be realistic. What do the 49ers have? We got Trent Williams, best left tackle in the NFL. All right, Roquan, and the other guy I just said, no, Trent Williams is the beast. I'm sorry. And then our running game, is better than yours. Like Elijah Mitchell, we got Jeff Wilson Jr., we got TDP, we got Jordan Mason, and of course our Swiss Army knife, Kyle Juszczyk. That's a lot of depth.
You can't stop.
Of course, yeah. And so, and we have a lot of receivers. Like, this is the first time, like, that, you can say Danny Gray, Ray McLeod, DeJuan Jennings, but don't forget Debo and
B.A.
and Ayuk. So that offense that we have there, I think the Niners could score 31 points, not the Bears. And I'm not trying to be mean to Michael Sports Talk. And then our defense, Nick Bosa, I don't have to say nothing. Fred Warner, don't have to say nothing. Greenlaw's going to be playing because the last game, Greenlaw didn't play, Aziz didn't play. All our 3 starting linebackers are healthy. And then, of course, that secondary and that young rookie, that Womack. I'm sorry, Michael. If you're listening, I had to put a little reality check. So I wanted to say that. That's why I think the 49ers are going to win this game. The Bears will do the best they can, but at the end of the day, I'm picking the Niners.
Score?
I'm just going to pick the Niners. I don't do predictions.
Okay. You can do that. That's an option. By the way, that's an option tonight. You don't have to give a score. Give me a W or L for the 49ers. And that's all you got to do. So John's got a big W?
Yeah.
Big W. All right.
Yeah. So, that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to just remind that Chicago sports guy who's been, calling and, saying how good his team is. I just wanted him to remind him, put him a little back to, back to reality, back to earth. Yeah. So, but thanks very much, Rumble, for having me on.
Hey, 49ers Ultimate Report. He is the host. He's John. Catch him over there, and you'll catch Mike over there telling people how they're going to score 31 points against the 49ers, which is going to be interesting to see if he shows up Monday afternoon or Monday morning or Monday night. Hey, John, always great to hear from you. All right, let's do this. See you this weekend.
And Niners all day.
Yes. We every year, I love it. I don't know who we're going to start the season with next year, but there's always representative from the team we're playing first. Don Berg did not evaporate into the atmosphere after we beat his team up in day one. Actually, Detroit plays the Hawks this weekend. Don, I'm rooting for your team, DB. Yeah, beat them Hawks. God, it'll be a wonderful world. The perfect world. The Rams got beat. The 49ers won. The Hawks lost. And the Cardinals, Kansas City, threw them into the dirt. Hey, Bill.
I've been waiting patiently. I didn't call when they lost. I saw it, and I'm like, oh, yes, this is already a good day. And you were going to repeat? I'm going to tell you something, Rudy, and all you stupid Rams clowns out there, you circus soul freaks. You guys are going to go 0-7 before you taste the win. Ooh. And it ain't going to be against us. I'm calling it straight out. You're in some jeopardy. I would be worried right now. I would be right now scared to death. Them sorry sea chickens are going to whip all over you. I'm going to say this right now. They're going to put a 30 burger on you. They're going to embarrass you and your team. So before you start talking about it's our house and the Niners, come on now. We own you. It's going back to ownership. We own your stadium. It's our house. All right? We come into your stadium. We're coming to our house. Get that right, you stupid clowns. Now, with that being said, we'll put the W on the board Sunday, and it's going to be a 40 burger straight out the window. What you got to say about that, Ronbo?
I said, I agree with each and every word. I'm telling you right now, I do believe the Shannon will not take his foot off the gas. If we're rolling down the highway at around 100 miles an hour, we're going to hit that 120 mark. And I mean, that means scoring every last point. They're going to actually have security get out of that stadium because, hey, Niners, man, you came in and showing no class, man. You guys, we had to score up for what reason? We had 3 points and a half. You went up to the 40s? What the hell was that? Next time you come back in with, they'll be mad as hell. We'll be having done an Aaron Rodgers on them.
I don't care if we don't have George Kittle. We still got Deebo Samuel. We still got Gray. We still got Ayuk. All right, we still got our running backs. All right, Kittle's just an extra piece added to what already is a masterpiece offense. Okay, it's proven right now, you stupid land chops, you ain't gotten nothing. Who's that wide receiver? The star wide receiver, name him.
Silence.
I know they got one.
I forgot his name. I remember reading something. Hey, Mike, you need to come in here and get some things straight tonight. I heard about you running around everywhere else. Why don't you call anymore? I don't understand what's going on with Mikey. All of a sudden, he's just being
I'm going to say right now, they're going to stay in this chat, but I'm going to make a strong spoiler alert. They're going to disappear after we get ownership of them, and they don't make the playoffs. They're going to vanish. You ain't going to see them anywhere in sight. And when we hold that Lombardi trophy up this year, I don't want to hear nothing from you stupid land chops. And all you land chop fans out there that were once Niner fans that took a paycheck, don't come back. Stay where you're at. All right?
Yes.
Just stay where you're at. I don't want to hear it. Unless you have an excuse, I'm about to lose my house. It's about to be mortgaged. You're going to lose your family. Ooh. I don't know if we can do that as an excuse. I think I would find forgiveness. A little bit of Judas there trying to get a little bit of paycheck. But you better rip those colors off now. You better burn those lame chop colors now. That was a one-time deal. You better burn them. Better take it straight to the bonfire, like every stupid Rams gear you got, and burn it. Because I'm telling you right now, they're going to have a bad year. I was celebrating when I saw the score. 31-10. I'm like, what?
Gifted. Rams got gifted 10 points. Remember they accidentally turned the ball over, and it wasn't even. It was a silly turnover, and that's when he was letting Rams get 10 points. In that game,
how many turnovers is those guys? They got so many turnovers given them. They got so many chances give it to them to score, and yet they couldn't do it.
Yeah.
And you can't beat the Bills. How you think you're going to own the Niners? Get over that. Not. Especially when you had 4 or 5 turnovers given to you, 4 or 5 chances to keep scoring a touchdown, and you think you're going to pull that on our defense? Never in a million years, dude.
And Bill, don't leave out the fact that our pass rush is probably it's better than the Bills' pass rush. So if
dude, that's what I said.
Yeah.
49ers number 1 in defense. Bills are going to be number 15.
I love it.
So if you got
Rudy,
the 15th defense in the NFL when it comes to the end of the season, how you think you're going to own the Niners? I don't care if we turn it over 20 times. We'll still beat you by a 40-burger.
By the way, Bill.
That's bad, man.
Bill, here's the
thing. Give me a Niners shout-out.
You got it. Right. Niners! For Big Bill. Bill.
And I'm going to make a promise here. I didn't play it. But the next time I get on here and your lamb chops lose, Rudy, I got a special song dedicated to you. And I'm going to play it live. And it won't be a copyright, Ronbo.
Okay.
It won't be a copyright.
All right, go ahead. And by the way, you got a W? You got a W or you got a score?
It already done said we're getting a W.
Okay, so Bill, put Bill down for W.
That's not even a second guess.
All right.
40 burger.
Right.
49ers over 40 burgers, and I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give the Bears at least a 10 points, maybe
10
3.
Garbage time.
Yeah. Yeah. Have a nice day.
All right, Bill. Night. 40 plus. Woo. And by the way, Terradome happened. I missed that. It was actually right. We'll come back to that. Zing! The dark one has returned. Zing! Z. 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 Rudy he's in there fighting though, ain't he? Look at Rudy. Boy, he's in there. He's trying to go toe to toe. Rudy, man, oh my goodness. Hey, Z. I can't hear you. Can you hear me? All right, let's come back to Z.
Yo.
Is that Z? Z.
Yes.
You was having connection problems, weren't you? Z, it's good to hear from you again, and it's that time of year, and I was expecting you too. Z, how you doing?
I'm good, man. It's been a couple of years, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been a while. Has it been? Weren't you in last year or something? Well, see, let's talk about right now though. You know, we got the Bears in the first week. Each year the schedule makers seem to put us in a position to win those first 2 games, and then they turn it on. But the Bears, Trey Lance, a lot of people wanted this matchup last year, Lance versus Fields. Fields says, "No, I ain't mad at 49ers for not picking me up. I'm kind of glad they didn't." And I'm trying to understand now, why would he say that? But see, what's going to happen here? Paint me a picture.
All right, so how I feel about this team right now is I'm kind of skeptical about the O-line. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Trey Lance is going to need an O-line in order for him to do what he can, because this is going to be his real first year as a starter. You understand what I'm saying?
Good point.
So it's like he's gonna learn fast. He's gonna have to learn fast because that O-line is going to be gonna have some holes in it. So he's gonna have to do with Justin Fields, Trevor Lawrence, and Zach Wilson. He's gonna have to go through them growing pains,
But not to that degree. Oh, the people you just mentioned, they really suffered. Oh my God, no. Okay, well, go ahead. Continue. Let me hear some more.
But the thing about it is we have a team. That's the crazy thing about it.
Yeah,
we have a team that can help them, but we don't want to put all the work onto the defense, because we did that first couple of weeks last year, and we kept relying on our defense to do something. We kept doing turnovers on offense. So the defense had to coming back on the field and had to get us another chance just for us to win it. And we don't want that to go on this year. We want to have like we want to be a balanced team. We want to have the offense and we want to have that defense do it. You know what I'm saying? We just don't want to have defense and then everybody get all tired, then offense messed up, and then defense come back out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh God, yes. That's all. That's ideally what you want every time. Balance on the run and pass game. Everything. If you balance against a team, your chances of winning are real good.
And the fact that we don't got George Kittle, we might not have George Kittle, but
and we need
if you
him
ask
blocking.
me, I think they can win this game.
Yeah.
They can win this game, and I think I'm gonna say it's gonna be a close one. I'm gonna say 24, 23, 24, 21, something like that.
You want to give them you want to give them 21 points? Are they getting 21 points?
Yeah, I think 17 to 21. How about that?
All right. 49ers.
Niners 21. Yeah, Niners 21. Bears 17.
All right. Well, I need to apologize. I was watching NFL Network where they were going through the scores, and I thought the Hawks and the Lions, I guess they were talking about something else. Anyway, it's the Eagles against the Lions. So, Don Burr, I'm sorry, man. Y'all go get an ass whooping. Just get ready for that. All right, Z, go ahead.
Yeah, so it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a close game, but I would love to see Trey Lance dominate. I would love to see that, but I think it's gonna be a close game because, like I said, that offensive line. We need some help with that offensive line.
Yeah, we all believe that offensive line is going to be. You know what, though? It may be at least a little better than most of us think. My thought of that offensive line is just putrid. But Trent Williams is on that line. Mike is back on the other side. No matter what anybody thinks about Mike, that's better than what we would have had on the right side, most likely. I still trust the new guys. In the middle, I don't know about Aaron Banks yet. Somebody said he was getting beat bad. I didn't see him in the postseason. I never watched the offensive line as much as I want to. But the right guard. Who is playing right guard? Is that
right guard? That's not going to be Moore, right? No.
It's not going to be Moore. It's going to be Burford. Okay, okay. Well, you know what? That's the thing. Z, these guys aren't really fully tested yet. We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out. When the season started, I was kind of skeptical. But now, since the game is coming in 2 days, I'm just going to say my prediction. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm going to go Super Bowl, Bills, and Niners. We'll see if we can do it.
That's been said by a lot of people, too. Yeah. So, yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that one. It's not far-fetched, as some other fans say. Man, y'all are delusional. Patrick, my homeboy. Man, y'all delusional. Man, you ain't going to no Super Bowl. Man, y'all be tripping Okay, this is what we're going to get. Now, we'll see if this narrative changes on those folks in the few weeks coming up, see, because they don't know what they're talking about. A lot of teams got offensive line problems, see? So we ain't by ourselves. So if it's bad offensive line versus bad offensive lines, I like our chances because when it comes to the trenches, our defensive line is hellified.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yes.
So I'm ready.
We'll see, man. Like I said, we'll see how tomorrow goes. Sunday goes. If they start off right, then like I said, they might go far. You know what I'm saying? But we got to see. I could tell you once I see them play that first game how we might
me too.
look in the future.
Same feeling.
Thanks, Ronbo. I know you got people to go to.
See, appreciate you getting back here.
Seeing
these names like yours means football season's right on time. See, I'll be back. I'll see you Sunday. All right?
The dark one always comes back. Remember that.
All right. Night, fam.
Night.
Yeah, I was watching NFL Network giving predictions, and the one lady on the edge, at the end, the host, she said, okay, I'm not going to go with everybody else. I'm going to pick the Lions to beat the Hawks. And I don't know what I was doing because I was busy on my computer. And I looked up, what? The Lions are playing the Hawks? And she's picking the Lions? I'm with you, girl. Yes. So I got confused. So I didn't even know they're playing the Eagles. There's no chance for that. Why were they talking about that on the NFL Network? Hey, Casey.
What's shaking, Ronbo?
Casey, time is shaking, man. It's like crazy right now because game one anticipation is always like freaking you out. Everybody's 0-0. Nobody's got any edges on anybody. Nobody's saying, we got to win this game to get into the playoffs. If we don't win this game, we can just forget it. We don't even have to talk about that stuff. We can just talk about everybody 0-0. Except for the Rams. They're 0-1. Case! Hey, what's going to happen to us Sunday? Give us a score.
I think they're going to score more points than the Rams scored last night on Sunday.
That could go without saying.
They scored 10 points yesterday, Ronbo.
And they scored them on turnovers, Casey. I mean, they did.
Wow, I didn't know that. That's a good point.
If it wasn't if they made a couple of mistakes, the Bills did. They made 4 mistakes actually, but the Rams were only able to generate 10 points from all those turnovers. So they're not ready for prime time. I love it.
Wow. Yeah, I was a little embarrassed by that performance. I don't like, watching people like Jalen Ramsey, run their mouth and then show up with that kind of performance. That embarrasses me, Ronbo.
Him too.
But yeah, man, I got 2 16 parlays for tomorrow, and I keep going back and forth with this game tomorrow because it's week 1, and I don't know, it seems like it's too easy, but everything I know says the 49ers have Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, and Danny Gray ready to go, and that the Bears aren't going to be able to keep up with it, and that they're going to win something like 30-7 or something, but the line's at 40.5, so I'm thinking it'll be something like 23-17. And I'll go with that as my final score.
Yeah, that's all. Because there's going to be 40. 40. How many points are you getting on the totals on the game? Because there's going to be
40.5.
Yeah, Casey, I love the way you use analytics in math. Because Casey's a betting guy, right? And that adds up exactly to 40.
40 points.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying, Ronbo?
Yeah.
The Vegas odds makers are otherworldly in how accurate they get it. And they don't always get it, but when they do, it's scary. And
they're using tech systems.
Last night the line was at 2.5 for the Bills, and they won by 21 points. That was pretty freaking amazing what happened last night. That
because
was
you get your disappointment
about
teams.
as good as it gets for the 49ers, so I mean, it's
Rudy,
a pretty
you heard that,
incredible
Rudy.
showcase
In case
what
you didn't
Josh
know.
Allen did, man.
Casey, what were those totals? What did the odds makers have for the Rams? That was supposed to be a 3-point separation in that game.
Yeah, 2.5.
Yeah, 2.5 to 3. Yeah. So, Rudy, there you go. You guys just shot Vegas right in the face.
No, I mean, Rumbo, the Rams showed up and stopped the run in the NFC Championship. That's how they beat the Niners. The Niners ran for 50 yards.
And that's the first time they've done that.
Truly
in years.
Embarrassed. Yeah, I'm embarrassed to see what happened last night because it just makes me feel like the Niners have they've missed 2 rings. I mean.
Well, keep in mind, Casey.
Jimmy gets so much flack for the Super Bowl, but really the 49ers defense let 21 up in the final 6 minutes, and I even forget that Bosa was held the way he was held.
Oh, he choked out.
But yeah,
so keep in
mind. And then that helmet to helmet on Jimmy that didn't get called.
Oh, right under the chin.
Those final. It was just a Disney performance. The second the cameras followed Mahomes out of the tunnel, I said, "Oh, it's a theater." So.
Remember, the Rams don't have the guys they had last year, too. I mean, they lost a bunch of very important people.
And you know what was scary about yesterday, Ronbo?
What?
It looks like the Bills are going to walk into the Super Bowl. I mean, they looked like a fine-tuned machine in Week 1. And some of those passes that Josh Allen was making last night are Aaron Rodgers-like throws. And Devin Singletary played really well, and his blitz pickup is amazing. And I love watching a running back pick up the blitz. It's one of my favorite things to watch because of Frank Gore. And Devin Singletary does it really well.
Mm-hmm.
But
and if McKenzie didn't fumble that ball, do you know he had 10 passes in a row, uninterrupted? Rams could do nothing about it. Gilmore owned Jalen.
But did you see that final touchdown where Diggs just blew past Jalen Ramsey? I'm just like, what is this guy doing?
It was an embarrassment. Oh my God, Jalen! I thought you were supposed to be the Pro Bowler, and he didn't blame Taylor Rapp this time. I said first thing, Watson go after Taylor Rapp, but he didn't. He finally realized, I guess I could have did a little better. Yeah, you could have. Cloud.
They kind of remind me. They kind of remind me of like the Legion of Boom, the Rams, like but like in a wannabe sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they want to be like that.
And
Yeah.
they're deteriorating in the
Anyway.
same fashion. I don't even know who they have in the secondary besides Taylor Rapp and Jalen. Who's on the other side? But Case, we're at the clock ran. Case, I tell you what, game time, good luck on your bets because Casey lays out some bets, boy. Dudes be doing it, him and Shabazz. I see you Sunday, okay?
I'm waiting on you, Shabazz. I'm gonna pass out after Shabazz calls in.
Hey,
You have a
he
great
already
night,
said,
Ronbo. Thanks
no,
for
you're
being
right.
here.
Shabazz has got a close game.
Oh, and I hope Niner Mike calls in, man.
No, Mike-
If you're out there, Niner Mike, I hope you're alive.
Mike's he might call in today. He doesn't call in until the regular season. He needs motivation. Jimmy's not out there. I don't know what he's going to do. Hey, I'll see you Sunday, Tracy.
Thanks, Ronbo. Appreciate you, man. Later.
You too. And here it is. Now it is absolutely official. Oh, Sharon.
Ronbo.
Sharon, so nice to hear you again. Football season's on. You know, we're getting ready
yes, indeed.
We're getting ready. We're trying to go 7 or 8 straight, and the Bears should. I can almost call them the Cubs because they're so tiny, but they're a good team to start. And they do have Cubs in Chicago actually. But the thing is, this is the team you want to play to warm up on. This is like an extension of the preseason, as far as I'm concerned. But you have to be careful because it is a real game, and accidents do happen. Ask the Rams. They weren't supposed to get beaten like that.
and they still broke.
Oh my God! Whose house is this? Not yours. Y'all get to. In fact, you guys can move out tomorrow. Your lease has been canceled.
Right?
Sharon, give me some of your thoughts on this game coming up. How's Mom, by the way?
Well, she's fine. She's
All
good.
right. Hey, Mom. All right.
I think it's going to be a little slow start in the beginning because, Trey's got to shake off his nerves. But after that, I think everything's going to be okay. But I think there'll be a couple of penalties. It might be raining, but I hope it don't rain. But let's see. Because, the Bears don't have a good defense, so they only got a couple of good players, and they're still building. So I think Trey's going to go out there and elevate, and I hope he does so he can just shut up the media and go out there and dominate. So I think we'll have a good game. I don't think it's going to be close at all. I really don't think it's going to be a close game.
Well, and that's what it should be. You look at it, and there's no way it's anything close. It shouldn't be. If we're
look how stacked we are this year, and the Bears don't have that many players. How are they going to stop Debo? And if George plays, how are they going to stop him? But I have a feeling George Kittle's going to play because. But if he's not, then that's good.
Well, you really don't need him this week. I don't think. I mean, Charlie Warner, Ross Dwelly, Tyler Croft, they'll be fine. We just need to execute.
Yeah, we'll be fine. We won without George before. We'll do it again.
And we always have to. George is going to miss some time every year, Sharon. I mean, every year he's going to miss some time. Oh, George, not the opening day.
Exactly.
I didn't see this coming. Oh.
No. But I think I can't wait to see Trey play. I think, with him, I think it's going to be different. So.
Well, yeah.
And then,
for sure, that's true.
So I think he will be better this year, hopefully, with him being versatile and not staying in the pocket all the time like Jimmy did. So that should be interesting.
How do you think our defense is? The thing is, we having to deal with Justin. He's got a year of experience. I wonder if he's going to be any different. He's got a bad offensive line too. You wonder.
He might throw a couple of good throws, but they're going to get batted down because of our defense. Because you got Kinlaw, you got Eric Armstead, then you got Bosa over there, Trent on the other side. I don't know about Banks right now, but anything can happen with him. But
Well, he's not
I
going to stay in that
believe our
pocket either,
defense.
though. So he's going to be
No,
running around.
because he's going to see the right side, the left side coming at him, so he's going to have to get that ball out. Because if he don't, I feel sorry for Justin.
If the 49ers throw a shutout in the first half, I see the Bears only getting 3 points maximum, and that'll be because the 49ers just, maybe substitute a lot of guys
Gave
as
it
non-starters.
to him.
Yeah, because you don't want anybody to get hurt, and if it's raining,
No.
actually
With the
almost
don't
promising
rain.
it's going to be wet. Yeah, you got to get your guys off that field.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we're going to find
I
out.
think it's going to be a good game, and I think we'll come out with a win. So hopefully.
What do you got in mind for a score?
23-13.
Yeah, everybody's around 20s. Not, but it's week one. We need to know the potency of that offense first, and then we can go from there. And versus the defense we're playing. So, 23 is a safe 23, 25, 27. Probably want to stay away from 30.
Mom says 20-13.
20 to 13, and we're gonna give up. Okay.
Mm.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, Sharon. So I tell you what, we'll sit back and enjoy this game. It's always fun. You and
Yes,
Mom,
we will.
you two are always like a few points off of each other. You got 23. Mom's got 20, and both of you have 13. All right. One is going to be right. Sharon's actually won this on a couple of occasions last season, as I remember. So, all right. All right, Sharon.
Yeah,
Great to hear from you.
I'm right this season.
All right.
You too, Ronbo. Take care, and I'll see you Sunday.
Thank you. I'll be looking for you Sunday.
Right.
All right.
Let's go Niners. All right. Bye-bye.
Hey, yo, Oh. Okay, and bring him in here as a red carpet rolls out and a crowd parts. Here's the Rev. Rev, come on in.
Ronbo.
Rev.
All right, let's jump into it. 'Cause, I'm just going to give the family the real. But as I always do, I want to give a shout out to my 49er family, repping that beautiful red and gold worldwide 24/7, 365. Give a shout out to the man, the myth, the legend, Ronbo. Shout out to production. Thank you for giving us this platform to speak our minds and hearts and feelings about our team. Well, got that out the way. Sunday will be a nasty game.
Yeah, that weather.
It will be raining. It will be raining all day. I do not expect a high-scoring game. I expect a lot of sloppiness. Seeing the offense, trying to get the ball moving. I don't see a lot of, high-scoring ability. I don't see a lot of deep passes going just because it's going to rain. But I do see us coming out of Soldier Field with a W. It's going to be a hard-fought W, but we'll get a W. We have to take in consideration that this kid has to adjust. He has to learn. He has to keep his mental capacity at a level to where he's not going to make those mental mistakes over and over and over and over again. So, I just want this game to be something that Lance can come out and learn and understand, get the feel of it. Hopefully the rain, pray to the man upstairs that it don't rain all day. But
And
looking
stop
at
by
the
game time,
forecast,
in
it looks
fact.
like it looks like it's going to rain the whole day. So, but we're not going to let that deter us because, like I always said, when you play us, it's a dogfight. We don't care if it's rain, sleet, snow, hail. We come into play. So, I'm going to give this a low-scoring game, and I'm going to give it a low-scoring game just for the rain elements, and not a lot of offense is going to get generated. Now, I'd be surprised if we do, but I don't see it going above 25, 28 points, give or take. But I will say, let this be a game that, everybody wear your colors, get excited. Our team is ready. New season, new year. The little lamb goats lost last night, so we're feeling good.
Understatement. He got an ass whooping.
Yeah. They got the dog piss beat out of them. But it's a new year. And we're just taking a game at a time. That's all we can do. We're gonna keep hearing the back and forth, yada yada yada, about Trey and Dewey. Listen, it's football. Okay, football. Every last one of us worldwide that are 49er family, we're gonna put these colors on. We're gonna get in front of a TV or be at a stadium. Hey, we do what we do. Fear does not come to Santa Clara at all. It's the other way around. You fear playing us. And I saw in the chat earlier that a Ramley retard wants to say that, talk about Kyle Shanahan being a losing coach, but I find it funny that you guys are 3-7 against Kyle Shanahan since he's been head coach. So once again, this is why I call you Ramley retards. Yeah. Get your facts straight. But outside of that, I'm not going to hold it up, Ronbo. I just want to come in. We're going to get that W on Sunday. However we got to do it, we're going to do it. Hey, everybody be strong, be blessed, rep your colors. Let's get ready. Sunday is here. Football is ready. 49ers football is here.
And Rep, before you go, Big Show wants you. He says, give a shout out and love to my Roll Tide brother, the Rev. That's a Big Show.
Big Show. That's what's up, my bro. And y'all know how I'm going to close this out. You know what I'm saying? As I always do, in order to beat a man, you got to beat the man.
Yes.
Woo! Ronbo, thank you. We love you. We appreciate it. Let's go Niners. Everybody get those colors ready on Sunday. Let's do this. 49ers till I'm earth food. I'll holler at everybody.
Yes. Peace out, Rev. Oh, man. And Sean, hey, Sean, Chris, can you pick me up on Zoom? It's me, Sean. Sean, of course. Well, production will get that straight in a minute. So hold on. Hey, Jamie.
Hey, Ronbo.
Hey, Jamie. Jamie, it's time. 2022 season has started, and it's a party already. It ain't even got to warm up. Watching the Rams get an ass whooping to start the season off, Jamie, that is a good sign of things to come. And what's going to happen this Sunday?
That Rams game was so nice. I turned it off at halftime because it was pathetic.
Jamie, you know what? Jamie,
they lost by a lot.
I know, but I got to blame you for that. When the Rams or the Hawks or the Raiders are getting their brains beat out, it could be 40-3 at the half. I would still watch, so I could just lay on the floor, just rolling around, laughing. Oh God, that I enjoy that so much.
Yeah.
We're not gonna get that every week. But Jamie, you know what? Rev's right. We're gonna be in a muddy situation. Are we probably gonna keep the ball in the ground a lot and do a lot of running? If so.
Yeah, but we're still going to score.
Yeah, I'm just saying, it's going to slow that game down. No, it's going to speed that game up, right? Yeah, clock. So you know what? I just keep that in mind for your score. I just realized I said 20-something. That's probably about as high. That's why everybody else is going 20s. It's not a good atmosphere.
24.
Yeah. What do you got?
I got 24-13 us.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I knew it was us. I was just wondering how far you're going to go.
Yeah. No, I don't think they're going to be able to stop us from running the ball, but we're going to be able to stop them. That's their deal. All you got to do is stop the quarterback.
You know what? I forgot. He is the runner. Do you know somebody? I didn't know, but last year, he gained 100 yards running on it. He ran for 100 yards. I didn't. I saw him.
Yeah,
I
he
didn't
did,
see him run
and
for
it was
that
all breakdown plays. It was all breakdown. We had good coverage and everything, and it was just breakdowns, and he took off running.
And he trotted off into the end zone one time. I remember that.
Yeah, but this year we got all of our linebackers. Last year we didn't have all of our linebackers.
Yeah.
We didn't have Greenlaw or Alshire.
Alshire. Who was out there? Must have been Flanagan Foles.
Yeah, I think Harris was out there or something.
Yeah. Well, at any rate, we're playing him this year. There won't be. He shouldn't be trotting around the edges into the end zone. Not this time.
No. No, but I don't think they're stopping us. And we got Bosa on the edge, and we got the other edge covered. They're not going to run wild on us this year. He's going to have to throw the ball because he's going to be behind, and the ball's going to be wet. So,
and that's true.
And we're not going to have to do that.
Being behind, that's true. Don't they have a running back though that's of worth?
Montgomery or whatever, but I mean
he's still there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he ain't no big time running back. He's average.
They were highlighting somebody. I don't know who they were highlighting, but I think he's new. I don't think it was Montgomery. We'll find out.
I think Montgomery's their starter. I don't know what they got for rookies.
It doesn't matter. He's going down too. Even if he is a new guy that looked good in preseason, so it doesn't matter. This is the real deal.
He's going to be in the mud, and he's going to be facing the Niners. I mean, what are you going to do?
Extra long cleats tomorrow. Oh, man, Sunday week. Oh, my God, it's scary.
Yeah, I missed you a couple days ago when I was supposed to call back, but I had to get in today. I was sitting in there watching the Mariners play the defending champs, the Braves.
Oh, baseball. Yeah. How'd that go?
Yeah. Mariners down by 2, 6-4 in like the 6th inning or something.
You know, that's the thing about baseball. Baseball teams, you could look bad for weeks into the season. There's so many games. You can make it up at some point during the season. The Braves sucked last year at the beginning of the season. And then they went and won the World Series.
They won it all.
So what?
Yeah. And they sucked this year, too, in the middle of the year. And now all of a sudden they're making a push for first place in their division.
And maybe that's intelligent baseball, Jamie. Maybe they're pacing themselves. The Giants are having some issues too over in San Francisco. So it's baseball.
Yeah, the Mariners were 10 games under 500, and then they went on like a 14-game win streak.
Yeah.
So and they got themselves right back into the playoff picture.
Yeah.
I actually like the Mariners. I like the Mariners, the 49ers, and the Blazers.
Blazers, yeah. Blazers.
I got.
I haven't heard anything about them.
I got all down the coast.
Yeah.
I'm all the way down the coast here.
Do you bet on games?
Sometimes, not really.
Yeah. No, you're not a serious bettor, though.
Washington, they don't. Yeah, they don't let us gamble enough down here.
Because Shabazz and Casey are hardcore. These guys don't miss a week with parlays and I say you guys do well. But if you do well doing that, if you get it down to a science, there's money to be made. Casey was breaking it down for me, 20-13, because the total on that game should be 40 points, right? So you just do the math on that, and you don't need a computer.
Yeah, I don't think it's going over 40.
Yeah.
Not in the Niners game.
Well, the weather conditions and everything else.
Yeah. Yeah, in the first game of the year, no.
In the first game of the year?
That's not going over 40. 24-13, it's going to go just under. I think they're going to get 13. They're going to get some scrounge points.
Or mistakes are made in that kind of weather, too. Look, there's going to be a turnover situation here, I think. Whether it would be us or them, we'll find out. Because you got to protect the ball.
Well, the good thing is it's going to be raining, so we're not going to be dropping back to pass a whole bunch.
Yeah.
So our offensive line doesn't even really matter a bunch. The only thing that matters is if they're good at run blocking. And we know they are.
And we do. Jim, we got to stop, though, because I just realized we're over time here. I looked up and see the clock. Always great hearing from Jamie. Sunday, let's get back together and say, yep, we had that one figured out. All right.
All right. I'll holler at you then, Ronbo.
Looking forward to it, Jamie. Night, fam.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, is E back?
Ronbo.
Yo, E. E, come on in, man.
What's going on?
Yeah, we're looking at this. We're looking at this game, making predictions, and it's too bad we got to start with nasty weather. I'd love to have a nice day in Chicago. It could be cold, but no, come on, now don't wet us down. But that's going to affect the game. E, how do you think it's going to affect the game? How's it going to come out? What are you expecting from Trey and Justin, our offensive line, their defensive line? Are we going to be able to exploit them? All that fun stuff. What are you thinking?
I think it's going to be a good game. I think it's going to look like the Buffalo Bills did the Rams. We're going to do it to
That was pretty brutal.
the Bears. We're going to treat the Bears like they Cubs
Yeah.
and send them back to hibernation.
Yeah. See, the fun thing about this, we could use the Rams for an example for up to a week, as a bad example for a week. This was so fun.
Really?
They got to wait all the way till next Sunday to redeem themselves. And Rudy, don't let your team get a whooping again next week, boy, because it will never end. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
It was 3-9. Oh, go ahead. I love it. 3 interceptions from them boys. I don't believe that. They looked terrible.
I mean, turnover after turnover. They didn't have any fumbles because they refused to run the ball. The Rams are going to learn the hard way. You guys throwing the ball up. Every team in the league took notes on what hurt the Rams. It was clear. You get a good hardcore. If you got a rush, you put that 3 or 4 guys up in front, and the rest get ready for zone his ass up. Cooper Kupp can't be stopped, but you can't go to him all day every play. And they tried, and they paid.
I think Tiki Barber about to go to the Rams. Not Tiki Barber. What's his name? Damn, what's it? Tiki Barber. Barkley. Saquon Barkley.
Whoa.
He gonna go to the Rams.
Whoa. Oh. Well, you got the details. This is news for 49 fans. Listen, what are the Rams trading? A 2027 pick? I don't understand how they doing this.
I don't know, but they're gonna do something. Watch. Saquon, the dude from Carolina, they're gonna be both of them. One of them when he traded this season.
I don't. Oh, Christian McCaffrey?
Yeah.
Oh!
They think Carolina gonna beat somebody coming up too. Carolina gonna get their ass whipped.
But see, this is the thing about the Rams. They're on the ropes. They're getting hit in the midsection. They drop their hands. Their head is getting rocked and then all of a sudden they come up and they say, "Hey, we're picking up Christian McCaffrey or Saquon Barkley between now and next week, because we're going to have to do something about that run game, and we're going to have to do it now." Yeah. Our owner has said this, whatever it takes, and we're not worried about the monies. That's what the Rams do. The mother.
Yeah, watch that happen. You can see it coming down the pipe.
Because otherwise, they're going 2-15. You can beat the Rams all day.
Shit. The Giants ain't gonna do nothing. Carolina ain't gonna do nothing. They ain't gonna sit there and
they may as well give it up, right?
Yeah, give it up. Start over.
Damn it! I wanted to see them just lay in that mud and just suffer, because they can't run the ball, and that means bad elbow. Stafford has to throw 100 times a game, and that ain't gonna work this year.
They got sacked a couple times too, so his offensive line was bad too. They didn't even send the blitz.
They didn't need to. Oh, God. Allen Robinson.
I can't wait for the game, though. We're going to be watching the game together, though, Ronbo. That's going to be me and you. We'll be up there with you.
All right, fam, because I tell you what, this is going to be fun stuff, man. We're going to win this game, though. We don't look like the Rams, nothing like them. We're a team that we built through the draft and got players with longevity that know our program and can come in and contribute.
We're going to murder. We're going to murder the Bears, man. Like, we're going to do something just like Trey Lance going to be smiling. Like, it's going to be a nice day, man.
Mm-hmm. Because Trey wants everybody to know, listen, they picked me up instead of him, and I'm here to show you why. So, yeah.
But I mean, it's the defense, too, but, like, Fields ain't got the weapons. He ain't got no power over there, man. They can't fit with Big Mooney, and they can't mess with my man and shit. They ain't doing that. Huff gonna be taking names. Word is gonna watch. Huff gonna be sending them home, man.
He's got one receiver that they mentioned that Justin Fields has a good connection with.
Little Mooney. Is that his name? Mooney.
Yeah, hey Mike, Chicago, Mike, why don't you like to call anymore? I think there's fear in there. Hey, we need your score though. What do you got?
I got 34-17.
There you go.
4-9.
All right.
Niner game, bang bang.
Hey, I tell you what we'll do. It's gonna be a good time. I'm gonna see you Sunday morning, then, and we'll laugh and clown.
For you Sunday too. I got a picture. I want you to pick this woman. I got a woman on my lap. I want you to pick her out. I want to see if you know who she is. I'm gonna put that on my thing. I ain't typing right now, but
okay.
You know what I mean? We'll put it up there. You know who she is too.
Do I?
You gonna Sunday? I'm gonna put it up there for you, man.
All right. I can't wait to see what this is. All
Love
right,
it, man. Love it.
All right,
Niner game, bang bang. Let's go.
You go. Good night, eh?
1,000, Ronbo.
Yeah. See, GD, I said all this year, ended up losing to the Lambs. You see, G, remember one thing? Lord works in mysterious ways. And what ended up happening to you guys was you finally got blessed after years of suffering. Y'all was crucified each and every week, every time we played you. So listen, be grateful for that and shut the hell up. hey, Sean, come on. The other guy I enjoy better than Sean as far as other teams is marketing pro. Sean, come on in. Sean, you already. Sean, is it? Sean, I hope you got your mechanics right on Zoom because
there we go, Ronbo.
There you are.
There we go, Ronbo. What the hell was that yesterday?
The Rams, they're going after six.
Matthew Stafford looked like Jameis Winston throwing interceptions. Like,
Allen Robinson's not who they thought he was, I guess. Allen Robinson was supposed to be in that vicinity.
Yeah,
I think.
You traded Robert Woods, and you paid Robert Woods a lot less. You paid Allen Robinson $47 million for what? That?
Yeah, Rudy, your comments, please. See, here's the thing, Sean. Have you heard anything? Because I just heard from E that the Rams are now pursuing either Saquon or CMC.
I haven't heard any of that.
Yeah, because you know what? I really don't want to hear that because Barkley could have a new life if he's brought to Los Angeles. And McCaffrey, I love the way that dude plays football, but both of them have issues staying on the field. Yeah. So maybe that's no big deal.
No, yeah, the Seahawks played the Broncos. Russell Wilson's return to
that's who they
Seattle.
play first.
Yeah.
The schedule makers are just really full of comedy, aren't they? That is just funny.
It's funny because Deshaun's first game back is against the Texans.
That's great.
Isn't that? How do you get to like 11? Schedule makers are like, yeah. Let me put them against the. You know what? Texans. There we go. That's good. That's good punishment.
I mean, but I wish they would have put Tampa Bay against Bill Belichick first too. That'd have been awesome.
But we'll be good. We're coming in. Cardinals coming in to kick Chiefs' butt.
Yeah,
we know it. Everybody who says that the Chiefs are gonna destroy us, get lost.
They are saying that, by the way, Sean.
I know. Yeah. Cardinals, we're going to do what we did last year. We're going to go 7-0 because nobody gives us anything. Like, we don't – I think Bills get talked about. Tampa gets talked about. Dallas gets talked about, even though he sucks and is a wash. And then – but Cardinals get no love. Like we went 7-0. Nobody expected us to beat the Rams last year in SoFi Stadium.
Okay.
And then I think you guys just run over Chicago. I'm a Cardinal fan, and I hate that I'm saying this. I got 49ers beating Chicago 21-10. And it's they, and you know that Marquise Goodwin guy that was on the 49ers?
Is he playing with Chicago?
He's on the Bears.
Okay, that's going to be something to concerned about. He may not play any good football all year, but when he plays against us, I'm sure he's going to be up for that. Somebody said Pettis was on that team, but Pettis isn't on.
Yep, Dante Pettis is on that team.
But
I worry. And my thing is remember when we all I don't know. Oh, it wasn't with the Bears. It was I get so confused. The Raiders trying to trade for Khalil Mack back to the Raiders. That was funny. But
I remember that, something like that. Yeah.
But I'm excited to see some football. Finally, football happened. But whoever's a Rams fan, like, it was luck last year. You see what Von Miller and Odell mean to that team, because Aaron Donald could get nothing. Like, no pressure.
Shelby, we're gonna run out of time. I really wish we had some more, because you were definitely entertaining. But Sean,
I want to say one more thing.
Can you do it in 10 seconds?
Yeah, it feels like Matthew Stafford is going to become the new Jameis Winston, is going to throw 30 interceptions, 30 touchdowns.
All right, John, on that note, and I love it. We'll see you.
Let's go.
Have a great night, John. Good luck to you. That clock went out fast. I wanted to ask him about the kind of study habits. Okay. Hey, Jay. Yo.
Hello. Yo.
Jay, as you know, we're still laughing at what's going on in SoCal. But then again, we got to be serious for a moment, because we need to talk about real football players and real football teams, and that is exactly what's going on Sunday in Chicago.
Yeah.
But Jay, what are you expecting? I mean, we got muddy conditions coming up. We're having to travel. And it's just. We're going to be in mood to play this game. How many points are we going to score? Is our offensive line going to survive this game? Because you know what? I got to tell you, Jay, if that offensive line gets B-slapped by the Bears, I will then be concerned. I'll try to hide it. I don't want anybody to see it, especially the Rams, but I will be concerned. What are you thinking?
I feel like both of our offensive lines are trash. The Bears and the Niners, But but I mean, we got Trent Williams though. He's clearly a better player than
anybody
left tackle. Yeah, anybody we got. They got like that Cody Whitehair guy. I'm pretty sure that's his name.
Oh,
and I think that's the guy.
The Bears
do.
That's right.
Yeah, the Bears do.
That's a good offensive lineman.
Yeah, but that's the only guy that I know of. Yeah, so and the rest of them, I think they're rookies. I'm pretty sure. It's the same like us basically. And,
yeah, we got three rookies on a line with two good players, and I don't know, Jay, how do you feel about Mike McGlinchey? I'm grateful for Mike McGlinchey right now, because if he's healthy, he's the best option we have on that right side. We can run, and we're going to do a lot of running Sunday. If all Mike's doing is out there road grading, we're in Fat City, because you already know Trent Williams can road grade, and Aaron Banks, as big as he is, my God, don't tell me he can't. So I think we'll be fine.
Yeah. Mike McGlinchey, he's coming off of a big injury, Ronbo, and I don't know, man, if he's going to.
All year to heal up. I mean, he's okay.
But he got injured again, like in preseason, I think, or something like that. I don't know.
I think it was more about his knee again, which I find shocking, because I thought they fixed that knee as well. Man. Well, we're going to see. That's the scary thing, Jay. We're going to see that offensive line and how they look. And we're going to say things like, "Ooh, hey, they look better than we expect. Look at Aaron Banks and Burford. They're doing a great job." These are my holiday wishes, right? Before Christmas, I'm thinking good things like that. Well, I'm going to get that. Oh, my God. They bring the cars in the driver's way. Oh, my God, my Beamer. But see, go outside, it's a Chevy. And it's not going to be right. And I'm worried that, because how they go, the team's going to go offensively. So we'll see.
But I'm not, I think this is not going to be a high scoring game in my opinion because like it's going to rain, right? So I think Trey's going to start off slow, get the
feel of the game.
The butterflies are out, yeah. And I think he's gonna. I feel like we're gonna score one touchdown, yeah, in the first half.
That's
Trey's
it.
gonna throw, yeah, in the first half. But in the second half, we're gonna do a lot better.
Light him up, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, this is my prediction. We're gonna win. Yeah, but
you're not ready for the score yet, though, right? You want me to put just a W next to your name?
Yeah, no. I'm gonna leave a score.
Right.
It's gonna be like, let me see. I'm gonna say 24-14, but it could be 24-18 because garbage time and stuff. But I'm gonna say 24-14, and Trey's gonna throw one passing touchdown, and I'm gonna say he's gonna rush for one as well. And he's gonna throw. He's gonna make. He's gonna give the other team the. He's gonna throw a INT or he's gonna fumble because it is raining, Ronbo. So he is gonna.
So you do see a turnover coming, huh?
Well, coming from Trey.
It depends on the offensive line.
But it's only going to be one, though. Only one.
And actually, if the offensive line can keep them dudes off of him, he doesn't need a fumble. So
yeah, but and I think he's going to throw a passing touchdown to either Ross Dwelly or what's it called? Who? Juwan Jennings, because no one's really going to cover Juwan because he's the odd man out. And everyone's going to focus on Debo, Ronbo.
That's true.
What's going to happen.
You got a double team. He just got paid. He's got a double team. Brandon Ayuk, do you remember Brandon Ayuk?
It could be BA, though.
Yeah, BA's this kind of weather may not be conducive to what he likes to do.
You're right.
We'll see.
Ronbo, what were you about to say? You were saying something about Brandon. Remember about him? About what?
Oh man, that was a little while ago. Where was I on that thought? I'll have to come back to me on that. I'll probably come back to me in a second, though. I was just mentioning Brandon Ayuk as far as him not. I know. I was going to say, when's the last time we caught Brandon Ayuk getting an end zone shot? I think he had a couple last year.
Yeah. Oh, he did have one, but I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, last year I think against the Texans, week 17 was it? Yeah, I think it was week 17. Yeah, it was him, and the guy was holding on his arm, like.
And he had the ball in the other hand. Yeah, so that's all right. All right. Tell you what, I got you down. What do we got for you? Got a low scoring game, and a lot of the predictions.
24-14.
Yeah. All right,
I'm
Big
excited,
J.
Robo.
All right, see you Sunday.
This season is going to be exciting. You have a good one.
Definitely is. You too. Thanks.
Yeah.
And there is the PPD, Papa. I put too many P's. PD. And I'm not talking about the police department. I'm talking about Papa Dragon. Pop, come on in here. Pop's way out there arguing again with the Progressive insurance agent who said, listen, is this your car? And Pop's saying things like, no. Well, why is it in your driveway? I have no idea whose car that is. Hey, Pop. Okay, Pop, we'll be back. We got Jalen, come on in.
Ronbo, you know I was gonna come back for your OG.
I'm delighted because
go
ahead.
I wanted to talk about Trey tonight, man. Trey and the receivers. I think that without a doubt, I'm not gonna say Jimmy held our receivers back, but we have not fully seen our receivers be used as deep threats. Like Kittle, Ayuk, Debo, we just haven't seen it before. I mean, I really think that there's a lot of potential in some of our receivers that we just have not even got to see what they can do yet. I think Trey is going to be able to unlock that. I mean, all of that saying, sit the kid. I mean, how can you learn physical? How can you sit and learn and just get thrown out there one day and you haven't had the anxiety or the pressure or a lineman running at you in the last 30 seconds of the game yet. You can't get that same experience sitting on the bench watching somebody. That's not going to happen.
Or in practice. Yeah. So.
Or in practice. That's not going to happen, especially if you know you're not really going to get hit because you know QBs can't get hit.
Yeah.
You think Trey's really learning watching a defense that's schemed around Jimmy Garoppolo that don't throw down the field and don't run? When he get in there, you think he's gonna be getting the same looks as Jimmy?
It's gonna be interesting
so what's
to
the
see.
point of everybody saying sit him? I don't say sit him, man. I say, man, let the kid play. Don't give up on him after 1 year, man. Did they give up on Josh Allen? His first year, he didn't do too good, and he grew each year.
You're talking about you've heard conversations of sitting him again this year?
Oh yeah. You know people about the whole Jimmy thing. When they bought Jimmy back, they was talking about how Kyle was, not really sure if we should bring him back or not. Jimmy is there because we couldn't get anything. It's basically the thing from back in the day with Armstead and Buckner. How when we had to decide, man, trade Buckner or let Armstead walk and get nothing. Man, you finna keep Armstead and you finna get something for Buckner. We're not finna just let Jimmy walk.
Yeah.
Say what you want about Jimmy. He can walk into a locker room and he can get them 8-9 games. I'm telling you, with a good roster like the Giants, he could do that.
But you think about it, if Sudfeld would have had to come in and take over. Let's say we're not. And by the way, anybody that's taping, if I did not say I wish any injuries on Trey. People say Ronbo still matter. He hope injury. I did not hope anything on Trey like that. That's insane. But anyway, the thing is, if something should possibly happen to Trey, now you don't have to worry about Sudfeld coming in. If Jimmy comes in, I feel a lot more comfortable with him than I do Sudfeld. So that's I'm glad they did this for that reason.
And Ronbo, I think it was a couple of months ago, man. Somebody was talking about how Kyle has never really won with Jimmy, and how when the backups came in, it's around also a bad time as our other starters weren't in. I could have sworn, I think it was 2020, Ronbo, that Eagles game, week 3, Nick Mullins started. Debo was there, Ayuk was there, Kittle was there, and Nick Mullins really threw the game away. Literally threw that game away with that pick six. Yeah. And everybody was there. That's when I said, nah, Nick, you just a backup, man. Because you had all the weapons.
You point that out. I forget. Because I always gave those guys a break. Because I said, when CJ and Nick played, they use these like key pieces missing. But the game you just pointed out, I just remember that. That is true.
Everybody was there. That was the game Brandon leapfrogged over the dude when he was probably back at like 190. Brandon probably like 210 now. He can't leap over nobody no more.
I hope he can, though. Because he can't get big and can't lose athleticism, though. But he needed to get a little stronger. All of them do.
Yeah.
Especially running backs. Especially running backs. Especially running backs.
Who do you see being a starting running back by after like the bye week? You think Jeff Wilson's still going to be carrying it as the bell cow?
Wow. Jeff's not going to be the bell cow now. If Elijah Mitchell's healthy, Kyle's going with him. But you can't use him as a bell cow. Kyle, he's just not. He's going to get hurt. I want to see this TDP, Tyrion Davis, TDP. I want to see if he's as badass as he looks, because that's a big dude. And he plays Ronbo, big, too.
The undrafted, what was the undrafted guy that was looking?
Jordan, I forgot about Jay.
Yeah, him. I want to see him. Them undrafted guys. He might be another KB or Juwan Jennings. We need to see what he can do.
Hey, maybe he's a Mostert.
No,
he ain't got that kind of speed, though.
Yeah, and ain't nobody got that. That's God.
That's a freak. Yeah. Hey, Jay, look at this. We got a lot of people. I guess they cut our time a little. Let me give me your score. What do you got on this game?
Okay, I'm Ronbo. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm from Chicago, so I ain't gonna act like I don't. I'm a Bulls fan, so I'm gonna give a little bit of respect to my to the Bears. I'm gonna say 28-17 Niners.
That's a fight, actually, because that means it's gonna be a fourth quarter game.
Ronbo, I think it's gonna be like 10-28, and they get like a last minute touchdown.
Yeah, fourth quarter.
Something like that. Yeah, something like that.
All right. At least you got the right. At least winning is all that matters to me, and getting out of that cold, not cold, but that wet weather.
But it's gonna be we gonna have the game control though. It'll probably look like how the NFC Championship looked. How they came, scored little garbage points, made it look closer than it actually was, but it actually ain't gonna be.
All right.
Well,
All right,
Ronbo, man, you gotta give me one. You gotta give me one before I leave.
Give me the chili. Niners! For Jalen. See you Sunday.
All right.
Night, fam. And we roll back to Tennessee. Tennessee. Yo, hey, Papa D. I've been told there's only two vowels. There's only one. There's only two consonants. Hey, Pop, where could Pop be? So we go from there to T-Flow and Allie. Hey, T-Flow.
Hey, what up, Ronbo?
Hey.
Hey, Ronbo.
Hi, Allie. Yeah, we're sitting there getting ready for the game, man. You know how we do. Before the game, we start discussing why we believe this score is going to be like this. Are we going to be okay? Are we going to win? Yeah, hey, T-Flow, I'm trying to remember. T-Flow, you may be one of the few people, you and maybe two or three others, have actually given us an L on occasion during these particular weeks when we're predicting scores. You won't do it this week.
Hey,
but
you know what? I got to keep it real. I can't be a homer all the time.
Well, T-Flow, what do you see on this game? What's coming up here? What's going to happen? Going to give us a score.
You know what I see? I see us winning, but I'm conflicted if we're going to blow them out or it's going to be a close game because of the rain.
Yeah, I was going to say, remember the weather. It's going to be hard to run a blowout, but maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. Because if it was, I think any other day, it should be a blowout. But let's say if it is a blowout, I don't want anybody crying just like last year. If we're winning, do you want the starters to get pulled out
in the fourth quarter? If it's a large lead, yeah, I do, T-Flow. You don't like to see that though, do you?
Because it was like that against last year in Detroit. It was a large lead.
Yeah, but the starters. You know what I remember about that? The bad thing about it is the starters were out there getting their butt beat.
No, they weren't. They were. They caught up and they put the starters back in.
All I remember is George Kittle on that one kick. They put on and the ball bounces off of George's face, man. I said, "Oh my God, what are the chances of that happening?" And yeah, it was a strange game. Score was
Ronbo,
not.
so what do you think? What do you think? This game should prove to us that I think that we got to put on a show if the Niners want to compete. Yeah. Be known as hey, they're one of the guys that you got to watch out for the NFC. This has to be a statement game. What do you think?
Yeah, no, this has got to be – the 49ers look like they have to have control. They've got to look in charge. Even if it's game one, you got to look like you are the superior team. That's the only thing Oh, here's the thing. Red Eye makes a good point. Colts did a number on the Niners in the rain. And it was crazy raining, too. Oh, yeah. But, yeah, that's what I'm saying. The 49ers have to come out there.
I hate niggas.
Get him off quickly, please. Okay. Go ahead. Because that game has got to be one that they look like they took a charge of. So, if we come out there with a 24 to 21 win, every writer is going to start saying things about the 49ers. Oh, man. The 49ers escaped the Chicago Bears, who put up a gallant fight and had every chance to win that game. I don't want to hear it, T-Flow. Oh, man.
Yeah, same thing with me. I don't want to hear it. Like, the Niners need to put a statement game up because their offense, our defense should destroy their offense. Simple as that. The one thing that scares me is just the offensive line because, they say it's going to rain. Right? Will the offensive line actually get off their blocks and go and block the second level? Because we got three young dudes who are going to start. And we don't even know who's going to be our starting right tackle. So it's like we got one
it's gonna be
legit lineman. well, I'm just
McGlinchey's not legit either, right?
Not even 100%. Like it looks like I saw videos of the one that Grant Cohn put. It did look like he was limping.
Oh,
every time he was
not
on
a good sign.
So, like, I really don't know if he's limping or it's the brace. But if you think about it, we got one legit lineman, and that's Trent. And the other four is either three guys are first-year starters, and the other one's coming off would be a career-ending injury.
Let's give a chance. I want to see what it looks like, and I'll join you in worrying about Michael McGlinchey after that game, if so. You know what? I think Aaron Banks might be. Jake Brindle's had a lot of seasoning. I worry about Burford. My main concerns are Burford and Brindle, but he's got a lot of seasoning. Banks, he's playing right next to one of the best players of all time. He has to learn something. He can't be out there just
exactly. To learn, but the thing is, it's their first game, jitters, and not only that, it's a road game, so they're going to be loud. And you know what? I really don't want to see all these handkerchiefs flying in the air for full starts and all that.
Yeah,
like if they're doing that, that tells you right there, our offensive line is not solidified. They're not in sync. They're not in rhythm.
And Kyle has not done a good job of getting them ready for the game. Tifo, we're going to go though. Let me get your score. And see what do you got for a score?
I got a 33. No, we'll go 30.
You got 30?
30-17.
30-17.
30-17.
All right. So okay, there you go. Tebow. Look at this. I'm reading the chat. T-Flow, not Tebow. T-Flow says, "Don't confuse me with that extremely bad quarterback." T-Flow, Allie. Let's see. I'll see you Sunday.
Ronbo.
Yo.
Tomorrow's my birthday.
Oh, T-Flow, I wish you'd have told me earlier.
I did. I told you.
Oh, that's right. You told me your birthday was. Yes, you did. You told me last time you were on here that your birthday's coming up on Saturday.
Yep.
I'm ready, T-Flow. It's T-Flow's birthday and he needs a victory. Happy Niners birthday, T-Flow. Happy Niners birthday to T-Flow. Happy Niners. Birthday, fam. You go get that win, too.
Rob, let's get a little Niner shot on because you know what? I want to get a victory Sunday. Let's go. Have my birthday.
People working. He'll get it. Niner! See, T-Bo, you feed into something that I get in trouble for. Why don't you, people, man, why are you so loud? I'm loud. I like being loud.
Ain't with me. You just see me during the game.
I'll see you Sunday. Good night, Allie.
All right, Rombo. Have a good night.
Good night. Good night. Hey, Emilio, Latino Heat. Latino Heat. Hey, Emilio.
Can you come back to me?
I can come back. I'll come back. All right. Hey, here's the truth, the whole truth. I have to change Trez the Truth. I'm going to change his name. One half of the founding members of TNT. Trez, get in here. You can tell he's getting ready because he
Hold up. Wait a minute. Ronbo. Don't put some red and gold up there.
Okay, but I got plenty of it here, too. Here we go. It's sprinkling red and gold. It doesn't need to be Christmas time. Trez, what is on your mind?
Ronbo, I'm going to tell you right now what's on my mind.
Right.
I don't understand how the media, over the course of this year, right here, previewed the 49ers as many times as they did on their show, Trey Lance. You know what the real story was, Ronbo? The real story should have been on the defending champs. Should have been on the Rams. It should have been on the degenerate arm that Matthew Stafford had.
Yes.
That's what it should have been on.
I agree.
That should have been the narrative for this whole offseason. Matthew Stafford and his degenerate arm, because, you know, back in 2009, he had a separated shoulder. 2011, Dr. James down in Birmingham operated on him, and now he has elbow tendonitis. Ronbo, Matthew Stafford is done. That has seen all the football it's going to put him. I'm going to tell you that now.
And I believe he got a raise.
I don't think Matthew Stafford will be in the league no more than probably another 3 years, and he probably
You give him 3 years? That's unless he goes and gets Tommy John surgery. That boy is finished.
It depends. It depends how it progresses each year. You see what I'm saying? If they can slow it down, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, but and then too, the most overrated player on the Rams team, Jalen Ramsey. I always say
talk about him.
I have said that from the beginning to he was overrated down there in Jacksonville.
He was.
I don't know what people saw him.
God, they beat
I don't
his
know
ass.
what people saw in Jalen Ramsey. Jalen Ramsey is he gives up the big plays. Jalen Ramsey is an average cornerback. I mean, he's slightly above average, but he's nothing special. He's just not. He's nothing special.
He's proven it.
But they had him come out.
Nobody can argue with you about that.
One of the best corners in the league. What? What y'all smoking? What do y'all see? Do people really watch football? Because our show never gave me that kind of ball.
Trez, remember last year in the Super Bowl when that Bengal took his face and threw him into the dirt? I said, you know what? If he was that good, he would have broke that man's arm. And instead, he's going down for the count, getting up, crying about I got fouled. Boy.
Exactly. So, Ronbo, so that should, to me, that should have been the narrative right there. The focus should have been on the defending Super Bowl champions, if that's what you want to call them. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But they wanted to pick on Trey. They wanted to talk about Trey. It was all Trey.
Every year for Trez, when there's other things that should be getting more attention, they just focus on the Niners. Because you know why? They know we'll react to it a little stronger than most fan bases, and they like to stir that pot.
Oh yeah. I mean, well, the fan base is a lot stronger than the Rams. I mean, when you look at the whole ordeal, it's about the ratings, and they know if they talk about the 49ers, people gonna tune in. They talk about the Rams, they'll turn the channel.
Rams ain't got nobody. They got 10 or 15 fans. That's not enough fans to be dictating anything to. There's not enough power there to give a response.
Exactly. So, Ronbo, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. Shout out to you. Shout out to production. Shout out to the TNT family. I'm gonna go on and give you my score.
Please.
I'm gonna say 23-16 Niners.
There you go. We're all thinking about the same because that muddy conditions go water that game down. It's unfortunate we got to play in Chicago. They should have came to us this year. But that's all right.
Exactly. Yeah. So Cal should put together a good enough game plan for conditions like that. Same thing we opened up last year with Washington Commanders out there in that typhoon we were playing.
I know God.
It's a repeat.
Always put the 49ers on the East Coast to start the season, man. Come on, y'all.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And we got a correction. When guys look at here, I ain't coming at nobody. TNT, we don't come after people. People try to come after us. So look at here. When you come on here, have your facts together. Do your facts check, okay? Marquise does not play. Marquise Goodwin does not play for Chicago. He plays for Seattle now. Okay?
Now we got that straightened out. Somebody did mention Seattle, but there was an argument. So where's Dante Pettis?
Pettis is and actually Pettis played pretty decent in the preseason.
Is he in Chicago?
Where is Pettis?
I think he might be in Chicago.
I have to look it up. Yeah, but he played pretty decent in the preseason. I know I saw him a couple times.
I saw him.
Yeah.
I said the same thing. All right.
But he's still a bust.
Yeah.
He's still a bust.
He's strange.
All right, Ronbo, have a good
Trez, you too. I'll talk to you Sunday, hopefully, if you got time. All right.
All right. Take care.
You too, fam. And let's go back and see if PD is available. Looking for the PD, the father of Bam and Boom, and the lovely Miss Dragon. Oh, Papa. Oh, Papa. Oh,
what's up?
my.
What's up?
Okay, Pettis is in Chicago. Pop, I'm a little concerned. It's been confirmed, thank you, Red Eye, that Dante Pettis is indeed residing in the greater Chicago area. That could mean danger.
Yes. I predict that the player of the game will be Dante Pettis. Player of the game for the 49ers because he's going to cough it up.
Well, I already pictured him running by our bench. How you like me now, boy? As he runs by Kyle. Dante, you ain't going nowhere. Pop, go ahead, man. That was unnecessary.
Oh, man. I know. Just Dante Pettis versus probably one of the best defenses in the league. I don't know, man.
No, he ain't going nowhere.
I don't know.
Besides,
I mean, that's
gonna
what you got.
Yeah.
Is he starting for Chicago?
Probably not.
But
they don't have a lot of great. They don't have a receiving group that Dante could be starting. You know, Justin's going to be under siege most of that game, though. I don't know if he's going to be able to throw down to Dante unless Dante's going to run a short route. We'll see.
I mean, it just, you know, really the player I worry about is good old fashioned Mother Nature.
Yeah, I know, right? If it's pouring rain, it's gonna be bad. I hope it's just light rain or done by the time the game starts.
I mean that's the Bears' chance to win the game, as if it just rains like crazy.
Yeah, because you water down the talented players can't do their thing now. So yeah, you're right. It is advantage to the lesser talented team if you got muddy, can't do nothing conditions, because you bring the talent back down to the mediocre level of the team they're playing.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's not like, you have a special offense that's just what you dialed up just for this weather. It's like the ball control, the line of scrimmage. It's I mean, that's the chance. I mean, the reality is, it's like, if it was a normal nice day,
no chance.
Then you probably could have a blowout.
Beat them up, yeah. We got some good north-south runners, though, Pop. I think between Jordan Mason and actually even Elijah, he likes to go between the tackles. We you know what? It might be okay.
I think that we have more horses.
Yeah.
And because of that, that's what gives us like I said, I think it'd be tight for like maybe the first 2 quarters might be a little bit tight as both teams kind of fill things out
and trying to figure out how
and just kind of deal with the weather. But it's like, the Niners got like a tag team with just road warrior monsters, running the ball. So they just tag, next guy comes in, tag next guy, and everybody's really, really big. It's that the running backs.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this guy we got it.
If you don't weigh 200 plus, don't apply for the 49ers running back team.
No, it's straight up. I mean, and then you still got juice. You got the best fullback in the game. Really, really big blocker. So probably it'd be a lot of traps. There should be a lot of trap blocking, a lot of blocking downhill. Fullback in there. So
you just got to deal with Raekwon.
Exactly.
And, that other big defender.
Now it'd be really cool. I mean, it'd be really, really cool if Jason Poe got called up.
Bob, that's right. Give that ball to JP. Try to hit that truck and all that, boy.
Refrigerator period, eat your heart out.
And Kyle is thinking. Kyle not saying anything. Kyle's going to pull that as a surprise move, guaranteed.
Right. Yeah. And I think then the other problem is just like facing the unknown, because he was their head coach was the defensive coordinator for the Colts last year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But like I say, a lot of the schematics goes out the windows. But I just think there's just a lot of dogs on the 49ers side, and the Bears really just don't. They got one of the league's worst roster.
Yeah, they got years of rebuilding to do, and then that's why it's important not to lose them. It can't be close. That's embarrassing. You got to beat them up.
So it should be very interesting. I'm not one to sit here and say, they're gonna blow them out 40-0.
Well, not in this way.
But they should win this game. They should win this game. Period. Because again, they just have more. They have better coaches. They have better players. They got 4 or 5 running backs deep. Come on. They should win this.
We're just a better overall team. Papa, we
So-
ran our time. God, it's
Yes,
10
yes,
o'clock.
yes. Yeah, that went quick. Okay, so
I know,
anyway,
right?
my fearless prediction is that 49ers are going to run the ball 45 times to win this game. I predict that score.
Bring your extra shoes, 49ers, please. Oh, my God.
While the biggest weapon that they have is their quarterback, but our quarterback runs too. So again, I'm probably looking at the 49ers. I'm gonna give it a weird number here. So I'm gonna say 49ers 25, the Bears 6.
Ooh, I like it. A couple of field goals and get back on the bus and let's get the hell up out of Chicago. Wait, we're gonna stop at Deep Dish. Which best pizza place? Oh, that's right. Stop the car. Pop.
Yeah, this. So yeah, we'll see, man. But I'm looking forward to it.
Pop, did you say 29 to 6? Or would you say 23?
I said 25.
25-6. All right. I'm going to get that right. Because if you get it right in Sunday, say, Pop said 29-6. I saw it marked down. And then you'll say, I said 25. Pop, come on, man. Come on, man. You said 29. That's what we got down here. Pop said 25.
I said 25 because I'm factoring in there's just going to be some weirdness. I think there's going to be some missed kicks. I think there's going to be maybe a safety. I think there's going to be
we're going to force a turnover or two. So
players that have the instincts, I think, are going to be players of the game. So you probably look at like Fungus should have a big game. This is his kind of game.
That's right. Sloppy, yeah. All right.
He'll knock people out. So yeah, I'm looking forward to just a sloppy, nasty, good game, low scoring it.
Right.
And I think that the Niners it'd be like, and that's another rushing touchdown for Niners. I think that's a fifth stringer. Is that Jordan Mason? Yeah, it's Jordan Mason on my card here.
All right, Bob. We got to pull up before I get slapped. I'll see you.
Yes,
I'll see you
please do. Hey, thanks, production. Shut out, fam. We out.
Thanks, fam. Night, Bob.
All right.
And I recognize Victor Eric. Thank you, Victor, for that contribution. As he says, I'm looking forward to the O-line using this game and next week's game as a confidence booster, working as a unit, which is so, Victor, that is so essential with offensive lines. They need time to build continuity, and they can't do it overnight. I don't know what they've been doing all offseason, but it takes a minute. As I have Niners 27, Bears are 13. Good night, Niners. It's Emilio. Emilio! Emilio might still be busy because he answers immediately when he's on. Emilio, I'll come back. Oh, no. Here he comes right now. Marketing Pro, Ronbo. Hey, Marketing Pro. Yes, this is who we wanted to hear from due to the fact that last night was not a good night for the Southern California region.
Yo, Ronbo, what it do. Now, excuse me. I had technical difficulties yesterday, so I couldn't make the show.
Come on now. It's okay.
I know you all have a good time enjoying a illusional fact. The Rams, as you know now, let me drop down some facts now. Rams Nation don't make no excuses. Them Buffalo nobodies got one on us. Keep in mind.
The Buffalo nobodies?
Oh, they're nobodies. You know what I'm saying? They have the epic history of losing in the playoffs, dropping 4 Super Bowls in a row. They're not champs like us. So when they saw something they've never seen in Buffalo since 2000 BC, a Super Bowl banner. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of struck some chords, and they got extra motivation. Now, on the other end, Sean McVay, the genius of the NFL, he don't play his starters in the preseason. So it was really a preseason loss in my book. It don't really count. That game, game was just getting the rust out. You know what I mean? Because the starters ain't played.
That game counts in the standings.
That's all right. I'm aware of that. But, it's all good. But now we didn't have all our players. Now, the rookie sensation, Lance McCutcheon, wasn't there. I don't know what happened. He was supposed to be playing. Now, that's going to be the Rookie of the Year this year. Lance McCutcheon. He wasn't there. And then Cam Akers and Jalen Ramsey playing hurt. Ramsey never looks that bad. See, now, I'm not making excuses for Ramsey.
No.
However.
Think so? No, of course not. Okay, go ahead.
See, there was a play in the first quarter where Ramsey fell out of bounds. And I seen him grab his leg. I think he got hurt. So that's why he wasn't playing.
Yeah.
like his usual self.
By the way, GB Bull points out one thing, though. Bosa has never played a preseason game in his life. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, Bosa. Yeah, I mean, but you know what I'm saying? If you ain't played all preseason, you're going to be a little rusty. And the elbow of Stafford's fine. Whatever that cat from Tennessee, Papa Smurf, he was saying a bunch. I saw the replay.
Oh, my God.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Just let him know. Sean McVay is the Gargamel of his village. And this season is just started. And you can't better respect the Rams because we're coming back strong. It's not over yet.
Yeah. Hey, my problem is the thing. You know, if you're going to lose that game, lose it in classy fashion, not take a complete butt whooping. That was just embarrassing.
Well, as you saw, the first half was 10-10. You know what I'm saying?
Was it?
However.
Oh, it was. That's true. It ended 10-10. That's true.
Cam Akers, I don't know what's going on with him. I don't think he's healthy right now. So, and then our offensive line. I mean, you can't let Stafford get hit 7 times, sacked 7 times, and give it a whooping like that. I mean, that's just not. You know,
Rudy told us that
right.
Noteboom, whatever his name is, was going to be able to fill in just fine for the All-Pro Whitworth.
By week 5, it'll be all coming together. We want you all to think the Rams are in trouble. You know, it was an upset, of course. It was like Douglas KOing Tyson. It was shocking. I didn't expect the Rams to get beat. You know what I'm saying? That was a shocking loss. I mean,
I'll agree with Buster versus Tyson. Listen, though, I need to ask you, though, as far as Aaron Donald, he didn't really intimidate anybody yesterday.
Well, again, he needs to get into season form. You know, the best, greatest defensive player of all time. You know, he just won the Super Bowl. You know, he knew this slap in the face. That was slap in the mouth yesterday. Woke Aaron down the left. So, you know, Tony's pathetic Falcons are going to get a whooping from the Rams this coming week. We're going to take it out on the Falcons. So, as for the 49ers now, you know, there's a hungry grizzly bear named Justin Fields. And you know what he said in the media? Right. I'm sure you saw it.
Yeah.
I'm glad 49ers didn't draft me.
Yeah.
I'm glad. So what's that saying?
He needs to say that. This way, if he loses...
His face during the draft day didn't show that.
Yeah. It also, if he said anything else, and come Sunday, if he came out there on a revenge tour and got a whooping, it would look bad. So it's just he knows within his heart of hearts that you go get a whooping. Let me wait till next year to say things like, you know, the 49ers passed on me 2 years ago. It's going to take him that long. And that's why today is redemption day, Niners. He's got to wait.
I bet it's us, sir. You know why, player? Because the Bears' new coaching staff ain't like that clown Nagy. They actually got a real talented offensive coordinator over there. And Justin Fields was balling out. I'm telling you, I was watching the kid play. I was like, look out for that grizzly bear.
We got to go. But you're not going to have the joy this Sunday that we had last night. It's not going to happen. You got to wait another week.
I mean, you know, like I said, it was not a fun Sunday for the Rams. That's for sure.
Yeah. Jay, Marty Pro, you come back anytime. You're always full hardcore entertainment.
Can I get a Rams shout out to Ronbo? Can I get a Rams shout out?
Can you get a shout out? I'm not. What am I supposed to say? Rams?
Yeah. Yeah, Rams.
Hang the phone up. Let me go to Jason.
Peace out.
That's right.
What is wrong with him? The dude should do stand-up. I'm serious. Kills me. Hey, Jason.
Hey, what's going on, bro?
Jason, come on in, man. We're dissecting. We're still having fun. We're probably out of line, laughing at teams, even if we don't like them. I mean, but when the Cowboys, the Rams, the Raiders, and the Hawks go down in a heap, I just can't contain myself, Jason. But we need to show some class.
Nothing like it. Nothing like it. Nothing like it. You know, I really enjoyed a little bit too much the Cowboys' defeat to the 49ers last playoffs.
God,
for me, the Super Bowl, of course, the Super Bowl would have been the cream on top. But I was so elated with that victory. I didn't save any for afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Just long as we handled the Cowboys. That's really how I was. because we backed into the playoffs.
I know,
we back,
right?
That old saying. So it was all like borrowed time. So I was like, shit. At least if we beat the Cowboys, I'll feel happy with that. We damn near beat McVay. I don't know about this McVay's genius stuff.
I know, right? Marketing probably should be talking major poo-poo. Aaron Donald,
I ain't ready
that's the
crown
greatest
him.
defender of all time.
I mean, they somehow, I think whoever their GM is a genius because somehow they're able to stack their team and not pay guys. Like, I'm like, are y'all
know, right?
How do y'all got all these star players?
Either got good lawyers or something. And
who's drawing up these contracts?
Yeah, but because if Barkley ends up in L.A., he won't get hurt that year. Oh, he comes to L.A., he'll stay up on two. Or CMC. But, both those guys are seriously got issues about staying on the field. That position was not designed for them to survive. So if they come, maybe got to endure them 3 or 4 weeks. But after that, I don't see any future in that. So, but before we run out of time, fam, what do you got cooked up for this Sunday?
I got it's gonna be messy like that Washington Redskins game, if it rains, that is, like the Redskins game during the 2019 campaign, where it's gonna be a running game, and that actually plays into our favor. So it might be a low scoring game depending on Chicago's defense. I'll go a conservative 17-6 or something like that because it's gonna if it gets messy. If it doesn't rain, it's 28 to 10, something like that. Because I have a feeling Trey playing against our defense all preseason and going up against that tough front, he's going to have an easy day against a team like Chicago. They no longer got Khalil Mack, so it should be good.
Yeah, because you're right, though. That the weather did completely stop that game in Washington. Washington's facility has got to be one of the worst in the NFL.
I was there personally that day.
I
personally went there that day during that game. And, man, I've been to Panther Stadium because I live in Carolina. That's a real bad stadium. They got to revamp that or just demolish that, blow it up and create a new one because it's really bad. It's really bad stadium.
Especially fields that aren't used for multiple venues. You have months to bring that field up to speed. Chicago waited until about 3 or 4 weeks ago to replant because they got talked about so badly. They went and done something to the field, but I wonder how much it set in with bad weather conditions. If anybody gets hurt, Jason, man, I'll tell you, we got hurt when the Jets redid their field. And,
injuries. Yeah. Yeah, the Jets Stadium's horrible on injuries. I see Dwelly, though, Kittle's down, from what I understand.
Yeah.
And what I realize is, man, Ross Dwelly, I don't know why we don't use him
more often.
With the double set like we did with Delaney Walker and Vernon Davis. You know what I mean? But Dwelly's really a good tight end.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. So we're going to be all right without Kittle. Hopefully the guys that are on the mend. McGlinchey, I think of McGlinchey as one of those debacles from that regime, like with Pettis and Reuben Foster and Solomon Thomas. I look at McGlinchey. We weren't supposed to go there. He wasn't a top 10 pick. Come on. The guy that was top 10 was the other Notre Dame guard.
Quentin Nelson. And
Quentin
they took
Nelson,
him. Quentin went number 5,
and I guess
think,
they
didn't
thought,
he?
Yeah, they thought, he played with Quentin Nelson, so his pedigree must be. I don't know where they got that pick from with all the talent that was on the board. So I look at McGlinchey as one of those picks.
Yeah, because Vita Vea, I was sitting there thinking,
I wanted Vita Vea that year.
Yes. Oh my God.
He would have, Isaac Sapuaga type of dude. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Those Samoans and Hawaiians, they're freakishly strong.
And
You know, they got that
you be
freak
that
power
big, it can move like Vita. Vita's like
and
a
got
giant.
agility. Yeah.
Oh, man, I mean, the dude is huge and he moves like the Tasmanian devil. It's just a whirlwind coming at. I mean, dudes are
Yeah.
flying off of Vita off of one side, he's throwing them off the other side, he's still coming through there like somebody lost his mind. I said, see, that's a football
I
player.
missed that era.
Get him.
He played fullback. He played fullback too, and he had hands. And he played quarterback. Isaac Sepulveda played quarterback.
Big part.
He was a freak.
We got your score already. James, we have to roll. It's always fun talking to you.
All right, brother.
I'll see you Sunday, okay?
Definitely. I'm going to be tuned in. All right, Ron, bro.
Looking forward. All right, fam.
Peace and love.
Back at you, fam. Have a great night.
All right, thanks.
See him go. Obi and I talk about when we talk about Polynesian players, it's not racist. There are some very big Polynesians playing in the NFL. I know there's some big everything, but they're always big. Talanoa Hufanga, he may be like the exception to the rule, you know. But it is something that needs to be called in check. So we know. I know. I can see it. And Split Difference says, "Didn't I tell y'all not to sleep on Jeff Wilson Jr.?" Split Difference, come on, man. You know what? Don't do that, because I was the one who's always been at Jeff Wilson Jr.'s corner, and some people wanted to cut him. I said, don't tell me Trey Sermon is better than Jeff Wilson Jr., and I got into arguments. And I was right. And you would, we'll share this. Thanks when I caught you too. Boy, I slept real good that night when I saw Jeff Wilson on the depth chart. I said, oh, man, I knew I was right. I was wondering if everybody else was right, and I was wrong. That happens on rare occasion. B-Ham, get in here.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
BM,
you know what it is, Ronbo.
BM, first I want to know, did you call? Did you call Junior and get his response on that whooping that his Red Rams got beat yesterday? Oh my goodness.
He told me he was overly excited about his win. And when he woke up this morning, he thought they had lost.
He was dreaming, was he? He was having visions of You must have had fun with that.
He asked me what happened, Ronbo. So I'm on the way in. I'll probably get there in the wee hours of the morning, but tomorrow we're going to sit down and me and him going to watch the game highlights. And I can't wait till it get to the part where Josh Allen stiff-armed old buddy to the ground.
And throwing him into the dirt.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all focus too.
I'm going to run that part back for like 40 minutes.
Yeah, if you got a system, put that on a loop.
On YouTube?
Yes. And put it on
on YouTube, it ain't never probably like a 7 or 10 minute video. But we're going to make it about 50 minutes because they're stiff-arm. I'm going to keep playing it back. And keep playing it back and keep playing it back. And then I'm going to let him see. I'm going to let him see a little bit of Jalen Ramsey.
Yes, I was getting ready to point that out. Please get Jalen Ramsey on that tape.
Yeah, man.
Stephon put 100-something yards on him. God.
Oh, my God. They did him in, man. I was so happy. Yeah, Ronbo. I'm looking at it like this right here, Ronbo. Going up against a rookie coach. He may know a little something about offense. Kyle know a lot about offense. You feel me? So, it should be a great game.
You got a second-year quarterback that's learning another offense. That is not healthy.
He is learning. At least Trey has been in the offense.
Same offense.
He did have a little bit of knowledge, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's his second year, but, first year start, and he doesn't have as much starting experience as Justin, but what a game for him to learn in.
It may be equal because, like you just said, they got a new coach. He installed a new system. So Justin's out there feeling his way around, too.
Yeah, they got a lot of learning to do, especially on their defense as well. I mean, everything they're doing, I think they got rid of everybody and bought everybody new here.
They couldn't afford nobody,
yeah. I don't think they're gonna be banging like what people are expecting. I'm I am looking forward to be a game if it's raining like like expected. I did just look it up on my phone. They said it'd be 50%.
50%. And is it heavy,
however,
stormy conditions, or is it just light rain? That's what I want.
It just say 50%. It just say 50% chance of storms. That's what it say on my
I
phone.
don't see the word STRM in there.
But you see, but this is the thing right here, Ronbo. It's Friday night, and that storm is constantly moving. And when I looked at it, it's almost in Illinois now.
Oh, okay.
So it might hit there tomorrow and be cleared up
in 24 hours
by Sunday. So I mean, we still got a lot of hope. I would look at it tomorrow night and see what it's looking like. If it's looking like it's still hanging around, then we got, we might as well get ready to strap them cleats up a little tighter.
Yeah, and spikes a little longer. Ah, man.
I don't think we'll see what we expected to want to see out of Trey. He will make some throws. I don't think we're gonna see, if it's raining like that. I don't think we're gonna see he gonna look like Jimmy G probably, because we're gonna run the ball. You feel me?
Yeah.
Honestly, we're gonna run the ball, so we probably won't get a chance to really see what we want to see. However, I am predicting that we are gonna win. I think this score, I really want to say 24-3, being that they have a new coach and they, new system and everything.
And have no idea what they're doing there.
But they are professionals.
Yeah, but it is that.
They are professionals. So I'm gonna give it 24-10, 49ers.
All right.
I'm thinking that they might score that 10, that 7 late in the game.
Yeah.
I think our first points on the board is gonna be 3, and I think after we get that first 3, because Trey, he's gonna have some kind of jitters in him. Everybody's gonna be trying to feel everybody out, so I think our first scoring drive, we're gonna get 3 out of it. And I think once we get the jitters off of us and get the rolling, I think everything from there is just gonna be 7s put up.
Under control. I can see that. Well, BM,
I believe we are going to run the ball hard, and they're going to try to run the ball.
Especially those weather conditions anyway. Well, BM, I'll tell you what, good stuff as always. And shout out to B-Ham Jr. And I'm going to tell you what, hey, let me see you Sunday.
Hey, I'll tell you what, I'm going to definitely have him around on Sunday so we can both talk. I'm going to try to get on the Zoom, too.
Yeah, get him on the phone.
I'm trying to get on the Zoom. Yeah.
All right, fam. Great stuff.
All right,
I'll see you
Ronbo,
Sunday
you
then.
be easy, man. Like you,
too.
man, and we'll see you there.
Can't wait. Live, fam. There goes Big B-Ham. Yeah. T-Dot says, football question, is Mike Vick a Hall of Famer? Hey. No, I don't think so. Michael Vick? I don't think so. Did Michael Vick achieve enough to be a Hall of Famer? That's a good question. Hey, Tony, is Vic? No, Tony's in Atlanta. He was in Philly. I don't know. I don't think so. No, Vic did start in Atlanta. What am I talking about? Splendiferous, how about them same old sorry-ass Rams? Hey, Rudy. I'm just reading what he said. I know I'm doing it with way too much enthusiasm. But Rudy, you guys have been bothering us for months. You knew this day was coming. I warned you. I told you. Keep talking. Y'all just keep talking. Now look what happened on Thursday night to open the season. Rude. Now you know. This is why it's best to be humble. Now look at you. You look like somebody peed on you. Hey, Liam.
Ronbo.
Liam, come on in.
We're in trouble.
You think so? How come?
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh. What?
It's not good.
Elaborate.
The team is sleepwalking into a team that is going to play fast.
Uh-oh.
Hard. Smart.
You're talking about the Bears, right?
They changed the grass. You know,
Yeah,
they
no,
changed the
just
grass at
recently,
Soldier
about
Field.
3 weeks ago. I remember they made an announcement.
That's
That's how
right.
serious it was.
Yeah, they changed it to Bermuda grass. It's much
Better grade.
thicker, and it plays much faster. So the theory is you
I
get
see what you're talking about there too, because that's gonna
2 or 3 inches out of play, so in different situations, and like
Justin
that can make
Fields
the
is gonna,
difference.
is gonna gain from that.
Here's the thing. Imagine you're going to play the 49ers. What are you going to do? You got to shut down Nick Bosa. You got to contain Deebo Samuel, and you got to disrupt Trey Lance. You got to get in his face. Justin Fields is not a rookie. The defense has a genius coach who's also the head coach. You do not step on that football field if you do not meet that man's expectations. Now, of course, that's probably like every team. And at a certain point, if you don't have the horses, you just got to put out whoever you got. But I'm telling you, Kittle's banged up. We've got a quarterback that's never led the team before into a season. It's going to be a messy, sloppy game on the road against a team that is razor sharp prepared on the turf that they have specifically chosen for their field, with a game plan to disrupt our team.
Grass for a few weeks. That's true.
I know. And they got a game plan. I'm telling you, they're going to... Now, can they contain Nick Bosa? Well, I don't know how you're going to help those tackles. But, I mean, because, it's give and take. You're going to, shut down Nick Bosa. Well, you're giving somebody else an opportunity. What happens there? But I have a very uneasy feeling about this game. And I think we're going to struggle. I think offensively we're really, really, really going to struggle to move the football. I think we're going to see a lot of 3 and outs. I hate to be so pessimistic. I'm sure the chat is just extremely negative, just telling me that this is terrible, but that's okay, because this is just sort of what I'm seeing right now. Now, if Mitchell can just pound the ground, and that could be a game changer. Yeah. But I think we might lose a close game. I'm thinking 2017. And I think it would be actually a lot. I think it would be a lot for us to score 17 points in this football game.
Shabazz has said something similar. He said it's going to be a close game, and Robbie Gould's going to come in there and seal the deal. Actually, there's a couple of writers have said that as well. And these weather conditions. Yeah, 2017 for Liam. Liam, are you calling Bears win this game?
Yeah, unfortunately.
No, yeah, he's saying Bears. That's right. They were trying to record that, but yeah, Shabazz has it 2017 49ers, but it is going to be a close game and hard fought. I got to tell you something, Liam. Every time I felt comfortable about a game, it's always ended up being a hardcore contest. This is why there's nothing I could do about this feeling. I just kind of felt like, Chicago's they're rebuilding. They're trying to put the pieces together. But you're right. Some of the advantages you just pointed out are clearly advantages. They've been on that surface now for however long it's been in. They're coming in with nothing to lose because they already know that they're the underdog. Underdogs always
they've been so disrespected.
Yeah, and disrespected. They're gonna be looking for that, aren't they?
Sorry, I cut you off. You were going on. And
no.
Fields has got more perspective. He's got more experience. He doesn't have the jitters. Like Lance is looking over his shoulder. Let alone does he have jitters? He can barely focus on what he's got to be doing. Now, we can talk about that, but that's a whole other kettle of fish, and we don't have time for that right now. We've been doing that for months now. So here we are. We're at the precipice of the new campaign.
And God knows what week one holds. Even no matter how much confidence anybody is, it's week one. I'm sure the Rams didn't think they were going to get killed like that yesterday. That was insane. I didn't expect that either. Well, good stuff, Liam. Good points. Very good points.
All right, Ronbo.
I'll be looking for you.
Sorry,
Sunday.
I hope I'm wrong. Let's put it that way. I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. All right.
Okay.
All right, Liam. I'll see you Sunday, and we'll see if you're right or wrong. Okay. Have a great night.
All right. See you Sunday.
Yeah.
All right. Go Niners.
Yeah. And Liam's right. You got to look at both sides of the coin before we start. Because how many times have I done this? And some of the Rams fans, other people pointed out, Ronbo, you said that last year. I do tend to do that. When I think we got it made is when we played some of our hardest games, came against teams I thought we were just going to walk through. So never say he smoked too much of that stuff. Split things for that. You know what? So, but we do need to look at both possibilities just to keep your yin and yang right. You don't want to get in that game and start crying or get you know what's really fun? If you didn't have too high expectations and then you run romp-shot over a team, that feels so much better than expecting something really lofty only to be brought back down to earth. That really does feel I'll be mad if we lose this game to begin with. And if we lose it worse than, no, I ain't going to entertain that thought. Hey, Frank, we were looking for Frank for 2 days. Frank.
What's up, Ronbo?
Frank, we were looking for you
I was
yesterday.
asleep. I know, excuse me. I was asleep yesterday, Ron.
I thought you might have been in the kitchen and making another fish sandwich. Well, Frank.
Yeah, that fish sandwich put me out, man.
Yeah, it'll do that all the time. It's got that sedating effect, Hey, Frank, you know what? We're looking at this game this week, and Frank, I was looking for your opinion about the Rams yesterday as far as opening up their season looking like ass. And then, of course, we got that game coming up this week with the Bears. And, what are you thinking about? And give us a score, too.
So many marketing pro, man. I ain't hear so many excuses, man. You sound like my kids.
He had about 15 or 20 of them, did he?
Hey, the Buffalo should have blew them. First of all, without them 4 turnovers, Buffalo would have blew them out, man. Probably about 50-something than that.
I know.
Man, nobody want to hear all them excuses, man.
That score was
y'all
not close.
Got y'all bust whipped. You know what I'm saying? And this is my whole big picture of the whole NFC, and I've been saying it, all the talent, really, all the best quarterbacks in the AFC, Ronbo. This is Cal's year to put his thumbprint, his handprint on this season, Ronbo, and make a statement and let everyone know why he's a genius play caller. So don't be conservative and put your foot on the gas and step on these teams, man. We have the talent. It's your job to put Trey in the best situation possible. Best situation possible for him to be successful. You get what I'm saying? We gave up 3 picks to get this young man, Cal, put him in the best situation possible. You know what I'm saying? So we can get out here. We got to show everybody, man, you know what I'm saying, why at the end, when it's all said and done, when the smoke clears, the red and gold graffiti coming down, you know what I'm saying? That's a long time from now, but you feel my
I know exactly what you're talking about, yes.
My drill, yeah. So, like I say, I'm the type to take it one game at a time, so I just think, as far as the Bears situation, we're going to respect our opponent, you know what I'm saying? But I went to the Washington game, when it was muddy and rain like that, and it was terrible. It was like a mud bowl, and I just think we just got, run the rock, run the ball. I feel Liam what he was saying, you don't underestimate your opponent.
Yeah.
Justin Fields is, it's his second year and stuff there. But, it's Cal's job, he's the coach. You got to put that man in the best position, for him to be successful, and that's just boils, all boiled down, the end of the story. So I know we run the ball heavy. To me, I'm gonna say but I don't want to give a score or prediction, but I want to say I'm gonna give a quick little prediction though. I'm gonna say Trey Lance rush for 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Sammy Walmack get an interception. Mosley break up a 4th and 2 that Chicago gonna try to go for it. Justin Fields gonna throw probably 1 touchdown, run for 1, and throw an interception. Yeah, for Sammy Walmack, I said Walmack for interception. I got the score, man. If it's a mud bath and the weather gonna be like in Washington, like here where I'm at, I say the score would be like 13-10 maybe, or 9-6. If the weather like that, because I was there, we beat Washington 9-0. and that weather's all to change. So if the weather gonna be like that, it's gonna be like 9.
It slows down in the offensive movement. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be,
so if the weather's straight,
man.
if the weather's straight, then I give it take. I say about I say it'd be probably 2014.
All right.
Something like that. If the weather just, okay, it's okay, 2014. I give it something like that, 2014.
Oh, yeah, 24.
Yeah, something like that. The weather,
Which one you like, 20 or 24? 24, okay. No rain. We got 13 to 10.
No, 2014, yeah. If it rains, I'm going to say either 9-6 or 13-10, them 2 scores.
Okay.
It's going to be like a field goal game. If it's like the Washington game. You know what I'm saying? Like a mud thing.
You know what, though? I got a feeling Washington might have the worst facility in the NFL. Now, it was like it was playing in a pool. There's no drainage system. They didn't put a curve on that yard. It's very strange how there's not supposed to be that. I've not seen that much water setting like that on a field anywhere else in the NFL.
I was drenched, man. I was drenched. Yeah. But we took over that stadium, though, that day. It was fun, though. But let's say if it don't rain, I say about 20 to 14. Like I say, these 2 games is winnable games. This in Seattle. This right here should be able to. That's what I'm saying. This Cal year to put his whole handprint on this season, man, and show everybody. Watch out for the Niners, man.
Yeah, because
one game at a time. I ain't looking ahead. Yeah, watch. And I think we're gonna be straight, man. You know what I'm saying? We all faithful, man. We're gonna ride. We ride or die, man. So we gonna be straight, man. So Cal, I just need you to coach, man. I definitely, I apologize to Cal, for calling him a liar my last time I was on here,
Frank, that was,
so I
don't know.
I don't know him, calling that man like that.
Well,
so I wasn't there.
He gets called. He probably gets called worse. Frank, we got to go though.
I know. Okay, I'm gone. I just want to hear a man apologize. I know he listening. He called me and like, man, yeah, Frank, man, that's messed up, man.
I knew you guys were close.
We're gonna be good. Yeah, we're gonna be good, Ronbo, man. Like I said, we just gotta stay positive.
We do.
Man. I love y'all. Love you, Ronbo.
We love you back, fam.
And one game at a time, man. We're gonna be all right, man.
That's right.
Kyle, it's on you, man. It's on you, Kyle.
There you go.
And the Rams fans, please stop calling in here, man. We don't want to hear no more y'all calling, man. Just leave us alone, man. Please just leave us alone. I'm tired of listening to the Rams fans. Please, just leave us alone. All right, Ronbo, man. Have a go.
Night, Frank. See you Sunday.
All right.
Because, Market Pro, we got to come in every now and then and let you know that, first of all, we that was our preseason game. The Golden Buckeye Suns at work right now. But my prediction is 34-23 49ers. Emilio, this is Market Pro, man. I'm taking over the show. Now, listen, you're coming in, you'll come correct. I'm going to hang the phone up. That dude kills me. Emilio, coming in, tell the truth about it.
I get they call you to give them attention. Some more good than what they do. You keep talking about it. Just don't acknowledge them. Hey, come in, say what you got to say, and get off. All right, have a good night. You give them too much attention.
I try, because the thing is, on a call-in show, you got to let them, if they called in, I got to be fair. But unless they get rude, we've had a couple of those down through the years. Because look how Rudy comes in very polite. I mean, the connection is kind of. Camille, where are you at? Because your connection is not as good as usual. It's breaking
there you
up.
Go. Better?
Okay, yeah, and I can hear you a little better. All right. Amelia, go ahead, man.
No, done. Yeah, move on. I'm done giving them attention.
All right.
Anyways, how you doing, sir?
It's a great day. Anytime the season's getting ready to start, I'm delighted. And 48 hours from now, it's like, boom. Yes, we knew we could do it. It shouldn't have been this close, or else we could have said, blew them out. We blew them out in the rain. What's going to happen?
No, we should be fine. We'll run the ball, defense, throw a couple passes here and there. I don't think the rain's gonna really make a big effect. I don't really see
the Bears.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Which, it depends. But even though, like I said, it's actually, like I said, if it does rain, it's actually pretty good for Trey. Pay more attention. Don't make mistakes. You got to get rid of the ball. Get rid of it. Don't get a sack because that ball can be slippery. and you don't want to make a mistake and fumble. So
I forget about that.
he just got to watch that. So this is actually pretty good. If he's really gonna run, it teaches him like I got to be more careful with the ball. Don't do what Jimmy did when we played the coach, just throwing interceptions left and right, trying to get rid of the ball. Just don't do that. You know they're gonna start hunting. We want Jimmy. Just on having that bad
in Chicago
because you can blame the weather.
They're not gonna call for Jimmy in Chicago. They don't care. Who's backing Justin up is the question. Who is backing Justin
Doesn't
up?
matter. I guess end of the day, we do have the better team, no matter what they got going on. It just you can compare players to players with the Bears. We have the better team all the way around compared to the Bears. I mean, they're just giving them attention. Yeah. I honestly don't see it, like I said, see us losing unless Brian's something horrible, Trey just starts freaking out, throwing interceptions or,
Well, it may not even be Trey. It could be the defense too. If they start smoking us and put into for some reason we get into a shooting match, that wouldn't be Trey as much as would. That's why I always say, losses aren't always just about one position. Everybody's got to do their job.
No, we should be ready to go. They're gonna be running the ball. They're not gonna rely too much on Trey. And it's never been on, like before I've said before, this offense is not too much reliant on the quarterback anyways. It's always been the run game. They just need the quarterback to throw.
Everything stems from that run game. Kyle sets everything up from that run. You're not supposed. Kyle's offense when it's at its best, you don't know when he's running play action. Is it going to be a run or is it going to be a pass? That's when the essence of Kyle's offense is just unstoppable. But he doesn't do that a lot. I guess he thinks people figured him out.
Like I said, I just, I'm like I said, I'm ready for Trey. I want to see what he can do. That's all I'm ready for. I'm really ready for Trey.
Yeah, he is too.
To show everybody he's going to be our quarterback, our leader for the rest from here on in. So I'm ready for that.
And yes.
Yeah, and that ain't got too much to say. Just keep it short and simple today.
All right.
I'm ready for Sunday. Just wait for Sunday.
You want to put a W or an L or a score? What do you want to do?
Of course we're going to win. No, I done told you before we're going to win this game. I told you respect.
Because I just want to know if am I putting down digits or am I just putting W or down?
No. I'm gonna give you. No, we're gonna win this very comfortably. It's gonna be 31-13. We're gonna win this comfortably.
31-13.
So I don't see no.
All right.
Yeah.
I like that. At least I ain't got to be getting the fourth quarter. Oh, man. You know how I vacate my seat. I go to the other room. I'm hollering from the other side of the building. I mean, I can't stand them fourth quarter games. They really, your nerves just they get shot. Every mistake, every flag. Ref, pick that flag up, you blind mother. You start going crazy. It's not a healthy thing,
Nah, be a good game. I'm ready. I'm waiting. Can't wait. I love that game yesterday. So this is gonna make it a little better. Our first win.
I know that was
gonna
fun.
make it a little lovely starting up this weekend. First week of football. It'd be awesome.
Because what you 49er fans don't understand is like y'all didn't win last year. We won. So I don't know. What y'all expect? You take that L and you're crying about it. You ain't got nothing good to say about the Rams.
I said it already. You win the Super Bowl, you deserved it. Hey, I'm not finna take away nothing from them. I'm gonna say, hey, they won. It's not like I said. If it wasn't for a few, Joe Burrow would have had a couple more seconds on that ball, I don't think the Rams win. But hey, they won. Yeah. Who cares? On to the next. I don't see them going back to the Super Bowl. At least not this year. That's just if they keep that up. You're gonna be. You might not even make the playoffs. So hey, it's only one game. Maybe they can turn it around. But hey, if they don't, we're all us Niner fans gonna have a ball with the Rams. So.
I'm gonna see you Sunday, and hopefully we can be laughing. All right, man. Have a good night, Emilio.
All right, have a good night. They're all Niner fans out there. Good night, and talk to you Sunday.
Looking forward. Night, Emilio. And Spin Difference is calling me out. He says, "Ronbo, you missed one of my super chats, my score on it. Where's Spin's score? I thought we did that. We didn't do that, or is it up above? Look down through here. Is that Splin right there? No, that's Golden Buckeye. Did we do the Golden Buckeye? We did not do the Golden Buckeye. There's Splin. Is that a score? Splin, did I miss that? Heavy game and rain. I got us 26-13. Okay. Split, you're right. I don't remember reading that. All right. Sorry, Split. Thanks, fam. And we got you. All right. Okay. And there he is, Fly Guy. The man who's always got a perspective that you would never imagine. Fly Guy.
What's good?
Fly Guy was sitting up here, man. Last night, Fly Guy, did you call in yesterday and have fun with us about the Rams? If so, if not, I don't remember you. If anything you want to explain to my dude, Marketing Pro, and if you want to say something about what's coming up, we'd like to hear your prediction and feeling on the game coming up against Chicago.
Yeah, I didn't call yesterday, but I watched the show. You was clowning the Rams and stuff.
They had it coming. They deserved every bit of that. Fly Guy, how many shows or programs have we had just in here enjoying ourselves, minding our own business, that the Rams are just running up and down the chat, like just out of control, just talking major trash. And what they do, they open a season looking like, boy.
But think about it. The Rams already lost one. Imagine tomorrow, Seahawks lose and the Cardinals lose. We'll be sitting at number one.
We're number one.
We win.
Oh!
We'll be winning. That can happen, though.
It could.
That can happen. You don't think so?
Because Kansas City's definitely going to beat the Cardinals. And the Hawks, who are they playing?
Yeah, I don't remember, but the Hawks ain't that good.
No, but who are they playing? I just remember they're going to get beat. Yeah.
We can see that number one on first week, number one, and never look back. I'm telling you. Y'all don't think.
Hey, wait.
But at the same time, we can't go into the Bears game thinking
we got it made. So they got to play.
Yeah, and then little do you know that we just watching ourselves like shocked that we lost the game. Like, what the hell happened?
I'll be sick.
It happened like that.
I really will be
thinking
sick.
You're gonna win something.
And everybody, and like all the teams in NFC West lost, and including us, I'll be sick. Because I'm going to say, you know what?
Yeah, that's what I said.
This is the perfect chance to get a game up on the NFC, and we went in there and got an ass whooping. Oh, I'll be mad.
So we got to treat that game like a Super Bowl.
Especially, we play early in the day. Because if we played the later game, we know what everybody else did, too.
Yeah. So we got to treat it like a Super Bowl. Like a playoff game or something.
I think they know that. And, you know, Flack, I got to feel the 49ers going to go into strictly business. They know better than to lose this game, especially if you've got no business losing. It's not supposed to be close. The weather, they're playing in the same weather. We can't allow that to be an excuse. That's not an excuse. You got to go in there and you got to do what you got to do. You got to win that game.
Yeah, and I believe Trey Lance is gonna have a little slow start, but he's gonna pick it up. He's gonna make some deep passes.
Yeah, and even if he does start off, so he tends, from what I've seen so far, he tends to get better as the game goes along. Now that means that the defense will definitely have his back until he gets rolling. So I got a feeling there's no worry there either. So.
Yeah. So hopefully everything go right. This Sunday we can take that one game lead. Because it makes sense to take the lead now. You feel me? Because it was such a difficult division.
Yeah, and we got some games coming up. It's gonna be tough. Yeah.
Well, you think the Rams gonna be good all year, or just this is one game, like a hangover or something?
You see,
the way they look, they don't look like they're gonna be any good.
I don't see. You know, they might win 8 or 9 games, but honestly, and seriously, Rams, you know it too. You lost too many of the most important people on that team. That's not good. That's gonna be.
Yeah, it's like.
I mean, everybody ain't as tough as the Bills, but you still gonna have a lot of trouble. A lot of teams with that personnel. Can't run the ball.
They made Buffalo look good, like real good, like
maybe better than they are. Huh? I agree.
Yeah, you never know. It's like it was so easy. It's crazy.
I mean, Buffalo 4 turnovers. Fly Guy, if you give a team 4 turnovers, usually you have to be in a little bit of trouble They gave the Rams back 4 turnovers and still got blew the hell out. Now, you know that says something right there. That really is bad. They gave you that many opportunities. You couldn't take advantage of any of them except for one.
Yeah, but who knows? They might heat up. Or we might have a bad week too. We don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, well, we ain't played yet. It's possible.
See how we left it. Our turn might come this Sunday when we get beat.
I'm canceling Sunday's show if we do. We ain't coming in here. Let me get your score before we run out of time. We gotta stop talking about losing.
I think it's 30-17 49ers.
30-17. All right. The Fly Guy ain't worried about it. We got 30 points. That's what we do.
Yeah, we need those points.
We might not. 20 points might win this game. Our defense ain't gonna let them do too much. Fly Guy, I'm gonna tell you what though. I'm gonna see you Sunday, and we'll be laughing because we, leading the division, 1 game to everybody else's 0.
Yeah, that's the goal, man.
All right, fam. I'll see you Sunday.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Ronbo's sidekick, Ronnie Jr., born 5 pounds, 3 ounces. He got your forehead. What is he talking about? Thank you for the contribution. Another comic. Split Difference says, Rams better call Whitworth. O-line a hot mess. So that's the thing, Stafford is going to need all the help he can get this year. If they're not going to run the ball, then you better get somebody to protect him from trying to throw the ball. Hey, Tony.
Hey, Ronbo.
Tony. Just having fun again here. It's just an overflow from yesterday. And then Fly Guy brought up something I hadn't even thought about. The other teams in NFC West, we're the ones with the only kind of easy team, if there exists such a thing, in the schedule in the first week. Because the Cardinals have to play the Chiefs. The Hawks are playing a team they're not supposed to beat either. Oh, they're playing Russ. What am I saying? They're playing Russie. They're playing their old buddy Russie.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not going to happen. Russ is going to beat the hell out of him. They're going to have to pull Wilson off of him in the third quarter.
He's got something to prove. Good old Rusty, He didn't give me an O-line. This is for all the years that he didn't give me an offensive line, you bastard.
And Tony, what's going to end up happening is they're going to let Geno throw the ball all game long. Because, Russ, we run the ball, Russell. That's what we do here. And then, of course, you facilitate that with your passing game. Okay? I'm running Russ, I'm running this team. All right? Please. Trust me.
Yeah. Well, if you just put it that way, Geno Smith versus Russell Wilson, there's no contest there, is there?
There's Geno's going to be looking. Pete's going to be the one too, right? Caught in the crossfire, because he wants to beat Russie. Because Russie, I understand they did not. It was not pleasant, that breakup. It didn't hit them, the media very much, but it wasn't pleasant.
I think Pete's probably more pissed off that we signed Jimmy Garoppolo back to the team than anything else.
Pete can still trade it for him. I mean, we paid him less, Pete. The 49ers will not trade to Pete. That's why they made one of the reasons why they made sure they keep him over here. If they couldn't get anybody else, oh no, hell no, we're not letting Pete get a hold of Jimmy. If nothing else, there's too much intel. So
Yeah, sometimes I wonder, Ronbo, if that was an override by Jed York or maybe his dad.
Yeah, because they will never find these things out. They only let us know so much and make us speculate the rest, and then they get mad when we figure things out.
Well, the other thing is, Fangio's on 12 months holiday. That could be the same amount of time the Yorks have given Shanahan 12 months to pull a rabbit out of his ass.
Yeah, you never know. Because D'Amico is definitely leaving next year. If the 49ers defense looks good, he's out of here. You're talking about head coach, aren't you?
Yeah.
Hey, can you see Kyle asking Fangio every time he comes over, Vic, you're here a lot these days, huh? Yeah. Yeah, no, I just coming in checking things out.
He's hanging around at practices and this and that. Why would he be hanging around at practices, Ronbo, if he's just taking 12 months off?
I mean, also he's probably looking just to see what the team offers, whether he's going to accept the job or not. If you're on target with this, he wants to know what he's possibly walking into, what he can inherit. Otherwise, he's thinking maybe if he wants to be the DC, if D'Amico leaves, then he can walk right in. One or the other, though. Tony, I bet you're right.
If you go back to all the press conferences, right, and Shanahan's, I'm surprised that Jimmy's back here. I didn't think he was going to be here. He was counting on pissing him off altogether. That's the way I think of it, anyway. But
I still that whole situation.
Carl didn't get his way.
Yeah. I can't wait to see how this year ends. I can't wait to see what happens at the end of the season. Because there'll be a lot happens between now and the end of the season. And we're going to see what happens with that.
That better be.
No, right?
But
we better do well, though. I know that.
Yeah, this game that we're going into, Ronbo, I don't know if you had a look at the what's his name, the quarterback for the Bears.
Oh, Justin Fields.
Justin Fields. He's got a little bit of Mahomes in him, a little bit of the other guy from
Lamar Jackson.
He's got a nice touch on the ball. He can throw up the middle. He can throw a long ball.
Yeah, he's had enough time.
He's had 12 months to cement himself in that team. It's going to be a good test for our boy. Yeah. And they've got that guy. The only thing that worries me is the O-line. Make Trey Lance run for his life. Because they've got one guy coming off 18.5 sacks last year.
What? They got a guy who had that many sacks last year?
Yeah. They've got a good tight end. And I don't think it's going to be a gimme, that game, put it that way.
You know what? Anytime we think that way, it never is. It'll be a fourth quarter game probably just because you expect. The weather's going to play a factor too, though. I don't know who it's going to hurt the worst is the thing, Tony. Is it going to bother us or them worse? I don't know.
I don't think it'll bother us. I think our running game's too strong, and the defense is way too good. It's just the O-line that I'm worried about. Other than that, yeah, it should be pretty cool. I think we're going to go 28 points to 14, somewhere around there.
28 to 14, double the score. All right. Tony,
Justin Fields, you'll see. He's
evolved. You know he has. He had to. He had to grow a little bit.
Yeah.
Fam, we're going to go. I'll tell you what, I'm going to see you Sunday, and hopefully we can all say, well, we got out of that. Okay.
On to the next one.
All right.
All right, brother. Shout out to everyone.
Thanks,
and,
Tony.
See you in the next chapter.
Looking forward. Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
And I see the Big Show says we shouldn't gloat like we are now. Ravens have the F them picks attitude. Or Rams have the F them picks attitude. They could trade for an LT, pick 59, and acquire Kareem Hunt to pick 91 and fix those issues. It shows right. The Rams are not going to sit pat. One thing you have to give the Rams credit for is they are always busy. They don't sleep. Now, what happened to them yesterday was a complete embarrassment, and they're going to probably try to adjust that because you're Super Bowl champion, and now you look like butt cheeks. Just funny. Thanks, Show. Let's go. Hey, Roof, Howard.
Real Ronbo.
We're sitting here and looking forward to this game this weekend. But, honestly, we're assuming a lot. Howard, what are you assuming for this Sunday?
Well, first, let me get this off real quick. I heard old boy talk about all the excuses the Rams had, losing this game. Bro, you cannot defend Cam Akers, bro. He only had 23 yards in the Super Bowl. That boy, Cam Akers, is garbage. Trust you.
They're high on him when he first came, too. Yeah.
Yes. So anyways,
but Howard, the best one was, we ain't had no preseason, and we just started coming out there getting up to speed. This is pretty much our preseason game. Marketing probably meant to tell you because I couldn't get a word in edgewise. Ain't nobody in the professional ranks got any business coming into game one still trying to play like it's preseason. That one really killed me. I was loving that one.
All right, man. So we gonna act like Josh Allen and them was playing in preseason all year? Come on now. Come on. Josh Allen had the freebie. No preseason. He ain't playing. Hell.
10 passes in a row. And
good.
McKenzie screwed up. He might have had 10 or 15. He might have had 15 in a row. They couldn't do nothing with him. That's defense. That's not offense.
Listen. It should have been 38-10.
Yep.
Remember, Stephon Diggs dropped the touchdown.
Right. And, so what's his name? McKenzie dropped one right near the goal line, fumbled it up. That's the only way.
That one.
Rams got blessed. Lucked.
Bro, them boys got shellacked, man. That's it.
That was vicious.
Yeah. This game, it's gonna be a run heavy game, I see. But I feel like in the second half, I think I could see Kyle trying to open it up a little bit with the pass game. Because they're gonna run, methodically just thrash him, you know what I'm saying? Then he's going to switch it up, take a few shots here and there. I think that's what he might do.
Yeah.
But
I think
it
depends on the ground conditions. That's probably going to influence his play calls too.
Yeah. I think it'll be close early on because usually, like at halftime, they'll try to like clear the field up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? If they could, you know what I'm saying. So especially if the rain lets up, it'll definitely help out.
I wish I could go out there and walk across that field. I want to know how bad is it, or is it not that bad? Oh man,
I don't know, man. I don't know what field is still bad anywhere, like other than maybe Pittsburgh. But I didn't even know Chicago's field was that bad.
I did. You know what? It's been bad for years. You know those games where the snow is like it's so bad that the guys can out there making angels. I don't know why Chicago and Buffalo. Will you Minnesota already did it. Spend some money. Get that facility where people can come in. It's bad for the fans too. But sit up in those refrigerator watching no football. Come on, man. That's a crying shame. Makes no sense at this point. It's 2022. Get a facility. Yeah.
I don't know, man. Yeah, that's true. That's true. So you won't wear and tear on that field. And, I just hope that Chicago doesn't try to make an indoor stadium. That will really be weird. I'm like, why would you do that?
Well,
because I heard that they was going to try to make an indoor field.
It's time. It's the days of when men were really men. That's okay for that, but I don't need machismo.
It sucks. At this rate, Green Bay's gonna be the only outdoor team in the cold. I don't like it.
But you know what? Green Bay has something underneath the surface. They at least tried to accommodate in some ways for a little more comfortable for the players. People get hurt out in those conditions out there, though. That's why I worry about.
Of course, bro. The turf, that artificial turf is worse. I'd rather play in the dirty grass.
That's true. There must be a way.
Messing everybody up.
Isn't there some surfaces, indoor surfaces, that aren't necessarily artificial? Aren't there?
Most of them used to be carpet.
Yeah, they used to be. Are they all still that way? Dang.
I think some of them are. Most of them, I think, are now artificial grass.
Well,
I think so. Yeah.
That's probably got to be the throwback, but she's still. Anyway, fam, Howard, you and I, every time we talk, it's like the clock just runs. Howard, what do you got for a score for this weekend, though?
I got to be in close early on. I say like 13-6, and then I say about 23-13, 27-13.
27-13? All right. That's 13. You said 13, right?
Yep.
All right. Fam, all right, I'm going to see you Sunday. Hopefully you're absolutely right. I don't want to go into the fourth quarter sitting here sweating. I hate that fourth quarter stuff. God.
We don't like that, especially a team that we feel like we should handle.
Exactly. All right. Now I'll give you I'll see you Sunday.
All right, brother.
Night, Howard.
Hi, big folks.
There he goes. And disgruntled sports gamer, come on in.
Man, what's poppin', Rondo? It's been a minute.
Oh, man, it has been. I tell you what, a really long time. We got two people use that, David. But listen, fam, it's like the game yesterday. I'm hoping we was laughing, have a good time, because we know we're about to lead the division. Because you see, here's the thing, fam. If the Hawks and the Cardinals lose, and I do believe Kansas City's not going to lose to the Cardinals, and the Hawks are not going to beat Denver. We'll be in first place for a whole week. I love it. And what's going to happen to us Sunday?
So here's the thing, man. I still believe we're going to win, but it's going to be a fight, because last year we struggled against the Bears. It took that Debo like 80. It was like an 83-yard.
Yep.
That big play, and then it finally woke us up.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what they were doing against Jimmy G, but they were doing a good job.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, with Jimmy G, he's a quick decision maker.
Mm-hmm.
He gets the ball out of his hands immediately.
Yeah.
Trey Lance holds on to the ball. He's looking for big plays, and he's giving up more opportunities for the defense, either interception or a sack or a fumble. He's not he's still young. He's still got a lot of learning to do. So I don't have a lot of confidence in him putting the team on his back. I can see Kyle Shanahan going run heavy, running.
Come on, man. Come on.
Guys, remember, wait, guys, remember, no cutting in unless you ask the caller that's on the phone first. That's because it's his time. All right.
And the reason I say that is because, and Trey, like I said, I'm all in for Trey Lance, but he's still a rookie, not technically, but still, like, he's still obviously
he hadn't got enough games to be other than a rookie, so pretty much
exactly. Yeah. So what I'm seeing is when we put up that donut against the Texans in the preseason, that showed his room for growth, and so I can see Kyle Shanahan basically doing the run, especially if the weather is not sunny out in Chicago. I can just see a slop. I can see a hard fought, like a defensive struggle, offensive struggle, and basically, I would say the Niners will win like 17-10 or 20-13. And then Justin Fields, the dude's a playmaker. We always struggle against running quarterbacks, but at the same, if we could stay healthy, we could be. I mean, look what we did in Wisconsin. The best 49er game I've ever seen in my life, when we beat Green Bay in the snow.
Oh yeah.
That was my favorite game I've ever seen. And
that was just a determination thing, wasn't it? That was just the will to win. That no matter what it takes, we got to win this game. Yeah,
it was incredible. But I can see Trey Lance, doing some big plays. I can see him making some big mistakes, but I can see the good in it. I can see the room for growth, and I can also see Kyle Shanahan kind of micromanaging to say, okay, let me lead the team and kind of manipulate the game to just being conservative and not putting the ball a lot in the air. And then especially if Kittle is hurt. If Kittle is hurt, it's an extra blocker, extra receiver. He's out. We putting the ball in the ground. But I wouldn't see Trey Lance actually being handcuffed by Kyle Shanahan. But I can see us struggling because of the room for growth. That's
and
all.
The weather conditions not being ideal. That's.
I ain't gonna sleep on the Bears. What's his name? Roquan Smith. That dude.
Yeah, and that plays right up. Our run game has to be ignited, and I did think about Roquan, and Roquan does not allow a lot of y'all can run up in here and just run all over me, and I know he's got that attitude. It could be a little difficult, more difficult than a lot of us are thinking.
I mean, even when we beat the Texans last year, we got some calls that went our way. that wasn't technically. We got some breaks, man. So I think it wasn't a flawless game for us. Trey Lance started, and that has everything to do with the experience. That's all.
Yeah, I was going to tell you. Now that they've played together for a little longer, and Trey's finger's not, it's healed up now. You know what? It should be a lot smoother, and he should be able to read better. The game probably slowed down a little bit for him now, and he can see what he's doing a little better. So I suspect we could be delighted with what we see.
Yeah, I'm just happy. Look, I'm happy there's a freaking Niner game this weekend. Life is hard, but the Niners play this weekend. Let's get it.
Yes, indeed. I guess I'm going to put you down for 17-10 then, huh?
I'm gonna say 20 to 10 because our
20
defense.
to 10. All right, give us 3 more. All right, 20 to 10 for the Disgruntled Sports Gamer. All right, you got it, fam, and good luck to us. All right.
Hey, you a stand up dude, Rondo. Salute to you, bro.
Thanks, fam. Appreciate you. There he goes. Hey, Brian.
Hey, Ronbo, how are you on this Friday night?
Brian, I'm delighted. You know, I just, this is the time of year I relish this so much. In fact, I start to feel sort of depressed by week 12 because I know the season's coming to an end. But week 1, before the season starts, this is the most wonderful time of the year. Can you name that play? Yes. But Brian, I'm doing great. How you doing? And tell me, Brian, what's going to happen? Can you paint the picture for this weekend?
Robbie Gould's going to kick the game winner.
You got to know Bryant loves special teams. And?
I'm just saying that I'm really in because, you know, you listen to everybody and they changed out the field. And then I guess the field got tore up or something and they changed the field again, right? Just
complaints.
A couple days ago or something.
Yeah, they got complaints about that field by enough people finally that they made some changes. Thank God.
But I guess what has happened is they had practiced on the field.
And somebody
they
got
didn't
hurt.
like the field, and they changed it again.
What?
So the field's been changed.
Wait, Brian, back up. There's been 2 changes made on that field since that first one?
That's what I understand because they practiced on it and tore it up, and then they put new grass down.
So
that's now the Bermuda grass they're talking about.
Oh, so that field's not grass hasn't taken root? It's going to look like
it's just been rolled out there onto the field.
It's going to be like what the 49ers carpet was like that first year with little divots all over the field. Oh, no.
Yeah, so if it rains, you know, I mean, like anything could happen, you know, but that's why I think, you know, it's going to come down to special teams. I think it'll be like Washington's game if it rains, you know, the one back in 2019 like everybody's talking about because
water polo.
Week 1s are weird.
I know.
Week 1s are really weird.
Because you don't have enough information on either team. You're coming in there just with a game plan that you hope works. And then you get this kind of condition to play under that we're going under. There's no telling what's going to happen here. And, you know, it's got to be going in our favor no matter what it is, Bryant.
Hey, so they had Goodwin last year? The Bears did?
That's what people are saying. I forgot.
But Goodwin's now a Seahawk. But they got Pettis this time, so.
Everybody keeps a 49er. I mean, you know what? I was kidding, but I'm looking around the league, and how many teams have ex-49ers that played under Shanahan? You know?
So, hey, well, thanks for having me on. And,
yeah,
I think it's going to be a really close game, especially if it rains. And, you know, we're going to come out with a W. Go Niners, everybody. You have a great night. Have a good,
you didn't give me the numbers. You just said W?
Well, you know, again.
I mean, you don't have to. I just want to make sure.
Then we're gonna go ahead and say maybe like something like 12-3 or something like that. You know, or
we're going back to
if it's not raining, then it could go maybe like 28-21 or 28-17, something like that, because they matched up. They played pretty well against us last year, and this is their like little mini Super Bowl. So, week 1s are weird. So it's either going to be, a scoring game or it's going to be a field goal game, I think.
Field goal games. Those are the ones that kill me worse than anything because you just hope he doesn't miss, or whoever, Robbie doesn't, depending on how far we are, I hope he doesn't miss. And because if we miss, we lose, right? What kicker was that kicked a 68-yard field? Brian, you had to be delighted.
Was that like Justin Tucker from the Ravens or something like that? I'm not sure. Hey, but hey, I gotta go, Ronbo. You have a good night, and I'll talk to you soon.
Looking forward to it, Brian. Thanks, fam.
Okay.
What game was I watching? A 68-yard field goal. Because the Rams and the 49ers, the Rams are the only team that played against Buffalo, right? Did Buffalo kick a 68-yarder? Deshaun. Hey, Deshaun. Hey, what up? 17-13, 49ers win. Deshaun, book it. Book it. Yes. And no fourth quarter comebacks or anything like that. Just win outright. I want domination, asking for probably too much. It's the first week of the season. Rarely do teams dominate. Oh, I forgot about yesterday's game against the Rams. There was domination there, wasn't there? Oh, Bethel.
Hey, what's up, Ronbo?
Bethel, as you know, the Hollywood Actors Guild apparently didn't pay enough actors to go out there and root the Rams on yesterday. So the Rams are now trying to explain, like Marketing Pro says, you know, we that was like a preseason game for us. We hadn't done a lot of work before that game, so you know, that's fun for us today. But our time is coming Sunday, Bethel. we got to win this game since we've had so much fun over Thursday night. Bethel, are we in trouble? What's going to happen if you talk to anybody in L.A. too? Go ahead, Bethel.
Nah, we probably won't be in trouble. And then plus, if I remember, Mike Stafford, wasn't he got paid and he getting paid around what, 40? I think
I know, right? He got a raise.
More?
Yeah, lots of money.
Yeah, he did. So, you know, and if I remember right, didn't they say supposedly Trey Lance is going to throw like 4 interceptions, and Matthew Stafford, the Super Bowl champion, throwing almost 4 interceptions?
Yeah.
And he's not a rookie?
And got paid more money? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Life is just good to some people, Bethel.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it makes no sense. So, you know, it'll work.
Yeah. Yes. You know, people cannot judge Trey if a Super Bowl champion is doing it. And, you know, Trey is not a rookie, so, you know, you cannot compare.
You know, and there shouldn't. I don't know why anybody would be trying to compare the. You know, let's compare Trey after next season, okay, or after this season.
Yeah.
Now you want to make a comparison with Trey. Let's get him up to speed. Let's get him going, and then we can make some comparisons. Right now, Matthew Stafford, he gets compared to Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady. He's been in the league a long time with these people. Yeah. You know, guys like that. This is not about Trey versus Stafford, who screwed up Thursday.
Yeah, so, you know, it's, you know, everybody, you know, you have your up and down. So, you know, he's a rookie. This first time, you know, taking charge of the offense, and let's go forward. And because I remember, even though we had a very good defense, we only scored 9 points against the Washington Redskins per field goals.
God, that was rough.
So, yes, it was.
I mean, you could see the guy. Remember when Bosa just dived across the field and slid for what looked like 10 or 15 feet? I said, oh, man, that's too much water on the field. What kind of field is it? It doesn't drain in any way. Because a lot of fields, even turf fields, they're designed so the water drains off. And that's not happening in Washington. That water stands on that field. Oh.
Yeah. You know, but sometimes, you know, players like to have fun in the rain. So, you know.
Somebody complained about Nick doing that, too. I forgot about that. It was a serious complaint, too, about, they said Bosa was doing something taunting The Reds, the Washington team.
I remember that was towards the end when he slid with his forward, like they were having fun.
Yeah. It was not appreciated.
That
in
was
Washington.
very funny.
Oh,
Yeah.
Kendrick Bourne, the savior that day. Remember that? Kendrick finally made a play when nobody else could, and we got a field goal and we won the game. What, we were 9-0?
Yeah, I remember Chicago likes to get our right receivers because they got Goodwin and now they got Pettis. So
we got good coaches. I mean, a lot of teams, I think the players you're going to get from the 49ers roster are probably well coached. So if you can land one, I guess you try to. I'm trying to think of somebody who really has done well since they left us. Out of Shanahan's group, I can't really think of. There must be somebody. Oh, what's his name went over to the Hawks? DJ Reed. DJ Reed looked like a whole different player.
Yeah,
playing for the Hawks. He did a good job. But Bethel, let me. What is your score?
My score is, if it rains, then it's gonna be probably a low score. It'll probably be 21-10.
Yeah.
So it, depends on. If it doesn't rain, then it'll probably be a little bit higher. So.
Yeah. I got to tell you, it better be higher. I don't want a fourth quarter heart attack. I really can't stand it. When we go down the last seconds of the game, trying to hold on the game, I hate that. I'm usually laying on the floor or sitting on top of the table. So I can't. God, I hate that. Anyway, tell you what, brother, we're going to go. And I'll see you Sunday. We're going to celebrate this win. We're going to win this game handily. We're not waiting for the fourth quarter for you to Robbie Gold kick.
Yeah. Like always, hit the like and let's go Niners. All right, good night, Ronbo.
Night, Bethel. So and I see Marketing Pro addressing Sharice. Let me do it. No, Marketing Pro, my favorite. He's all right up there with Trent Baalke. Sharice, it was a preseason game for Rams. We're just warming up. Do Rams most feared in the NFL? Marketing Pro, you need to stop. Ellis. I would have never said anything like that. Ooh, God.
Yo.
Ellis.
Ron Bizzle.
Ellis, we got this. We got this coming up Sunday, don't we? I know we do. Ellis, what are you thinking, man?
And I mean, we get year two. Well, we get year two. Justin Fields. They got. You notice how they scrambled to try to get some extra linemen? They was scared then a motherfucker that they was about to see us in week one.
Wait,
we do not need.
Who's that? The Bears?
The Bears. They was over there getting. They got Alex Pleatherwood. You know what I'm saying? He was a first round draft pick.
Ellis, I didn't know
the Raiders.
about this. Oh, wait a minute. Isn't that the dude that nobody wanted?
From Alabama. He's from Alabama, though. You know what I mean?
I know, but that makes a difference.
Hey,
but Ellis, they offered him, but 31 teams said no, including us. So we'll see what Pleatherwood looks like. Because I thought, my God, he's a first-round pick, and nobody wants him?
Yeah. He wasn't getting down. And then they got somebody else, if I'm not mistaken. So they was trying to bolster up the line, at least in their mind, because they're about to see the meanest defense they'll probably see all season. In week one. You know what I mean?
Why they trying to do this before?
We
why
just
wait
now
till
getting
now?
started.
Yeah.
Well, they're trying to, like I said, they were trying to preserve, the life of Justin Fields.
Justin Fields,
they don't want to. They don't want to, become a statue,
They didn't go help now.
a statue forever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he'll be stiff, laid up stiff somewhere.
Should have got him earlier. It's too late. He go get hurt.
It's too late.
Something.
Yeah, that's one of your favorite lines. It's too late.
No,
that's a fact. That's a fact.
Because Ellis, what are they going to learn in the next few days? How long ago they picked Pleatherwood up? Because he was on the market here last week.
Or you talking about Leatherwood?
Leatherwood, yeah, I love that name.
Alex Leatherwood. Yeah. I was about to say they got Justin in the first round last year. No,
I mean, I'm talking
they
about
got,
offensive lineman.
Yeah, they just got Leatherwood last week, if I'm not mistaken, or early, just a week before, less than 2 weeks ago for sure. He's only been with the team maybe a week or a little over. And then, if I'm not mistaken, they got somebody else. But either way, they're trying to get ready because they know what they got coming this week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And Justin was
say,
talking about. I watched him talking about.
Too late.
There's not too much you're gonna be able to do with Nick Bosa.
Yeah, because I was just gonna say it's not too late. We'll get him.
You can double, triple team Nick Bosa, but Nick Bosa, he breaks double and triple teams. You know what I mean? And I mean, you're going to use all of that. I mean, the quarterback's already dead already. If you use 2 or more players for Nick Bosa, your quarterback is dead.
And you know what? Eric Armstead is in there, and he's fast up the middle. You can't do that. 49ers defensive line, if you start using a lot of players on one Nick Bosa, that's going to hurt you bad too. Yeah.
Yeah, man. They're canceled. Look, we got 3-4 sacks minimum, coming Sunday from the defense. I'm calling that, at least one, one INT. We need 1 turnover. I think we're going to get that for sure. If not 2, that would look, I feel real good for us, defensively to get that. But I'm not tripping. I'm ready to go. I see there's some hesitance. And from some of the faithful, and it's a little, counter.
Well, there's still that fear of being overconfident. Because I've been overconfident so many times and got my feelings hurt. So I'm real confident about this game too. I'm worried about that feeling because it usually means I shouldn't have been thinking like that. It's like a juju or something rolls out for the other team. So I'm trying to calm down myself because I know we got this game. Yeah, just go ahead and play it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say we're gonna smash them by 3 TDs or nothing, but we got 10. I think we got 10 points, 10-point lead minimum.
Yeah.
Scoot up, and then I'll open the gate. Yeah.
And I want 7 sacks like the Bills got on the Rams Thursday night.
Can you believe that Josh Allen threw two interceptions and they still beat the shit out the Rams like that? Man, y'all hella weak. I don't want to hear nothing.
Ellis, man, I want to tell you again, this like a preseason game for us. We going to get rolling here in a minute. Y'all going to recognize the real Rams.
Who's that? Marketing Slow? You trying to emulate Marketing Slow at this moment? Yeah, Slow, for sure.
Ernie Pro had like 18. I should have been counting. He had at least 10 excuses. At least, you went into double digits with them excuses, bro. I ain't never going to forget this.
Yeah.
God.
It's perfect intro for them, and they got a tough schedule too, so they're not going to be talking that much shit because they're going to be playing some hard teams, and I think they got 7 losses on the, they got 7 losses this year.
Easy.
Rip. They're not the team that, last year by the skin of their teeth they did what they did, and they had to cheat us in a championship game just to get that W. They only beat us by 3 points still.
You better be hoping Washington didn't make that catch, and he'd still be looking for a 49er beat down. Yeah, Alice, we also got to get your score. We're coming out of time. What do you got for this game?
Give me 28-17.
Right,
I'll keep it fair.
It's got plenty of digits up there, 2017. All right. 28-17.
Yeah, Robbie go. Yeah, 28-17. Let's run it.
Right,
but yeah, shout out to the Niner faithful, man. Y'all know where you at. Wipe your feet. Hit that like, subscribe. Ronbo, shout out to you, man, for the platform. We here, man. We here week 1, baby. Let's
Appreciate
get to
you,
it.
Fam. You shout out, give hugs, all that to that adorable squad. I see you Sunday.
Oh yeah, Bo. I got well, we can just wait till next week. We celebrating Johnny's birthday tomorrow, but it's not till Wednesday. So we'll just wait. If we do Wednesday show,
but we're gonna do it Sunday. Get back in there. We'll do it Sunday.
That's okay.
Because that's
right,
this is too early, but Sunday's not too late. We don't want to miss it. Johnny.
Yeah.
All right,
good.
Talk to you Sunday.
All right, champ.
Peace. So we're gonna move on to the next phone call. I'm gonna work on my marketing slip, bro. It looked like here come that Ram hater now, JJ. Hey JJ, before you say a word, you need to know the Rams ain't done yet. You know, we got things planned, and we come to see y'all week 4. We'll be ready to roll.
Yeah, before you say that, I'm glad you know I hate the Rams. I gotta say, you guys, you really hear what you're saying?
JJ, I can't hear you. Get it. I want to hear this. Get up close, wherever you are. Get it that mic.
Can you hear me all right now?
Well, that's good. That'll work though. Go ahead.
I don't know why you guys are going so crazy about the Rams. They literally got beat by the number 1 team the whole world thinks is going to win the Super Bowl this year. If they would have lost to somebody like the Dolphins, then maybe you guys could talk a little bit better. I mean, seriously. But we all knew they were going to get their ass whooped.
Yeah, didn't know how bad it was. Exactly. They knew it. You're right.
Well, but what I'm saying is, I still won't write them off. I mean, they're definitely not going back to Super Bowl. They're definitely not doing a 3-peat marketing.
There's no doubt
pro.
about that. Yeah.
Somebody said 3-peat. I'm like, what the
remember
hell? Are y'all
they invented
crazy?
the word 2-peat. Remember? Somebody corrected them all the time. 2-peat. Guys, there's no such thing as a 2-peat. There's a repeat. There's no 2-peat. They got 2-peat. So what is wrong with God? Stop.
We're the closest team to ever make it to a 3-peat. Almost. But,
yeah.
Long time ago. Hard to trade.
And then you got the Patriots, but you know what? No, that's hard to do. Really hard, you know. So, well, but you know.
Anyways.
The season is just getting started. That's why it's just fun to start the season off with a big laugh. You had half the planet just laughing their ass off because the Rams, like, who's that just said 4? You threw 2 INTs. I mean, they
7 sacks.
What's the 7? But the thing is, you gave them 4 turnovers, JJ, and they could not score any more than 10 points.
I'm laughing because my father-in-law. I remember when there was a game when I guess it was one of Kaepernick's last games where they sacked us 6 times. We still won, but he sacked us 6 times. 6 is insane. 7?
It really is. That's just outrageous. That really is. It says something about their offensive line, doesn't it? It says, well, there's nothing we can do for Matt Stafford. We're going to see if we can get a backup in here right now because he's not going to survive all year long. Hey, JJ, predict how many sacks. That sack attack they got in Buffalo, that's not as treacherous as the 49ers. What's going to happen there? Von Miller does add an element that might be near equal to Nick Bosa, but he's not as quick as vicious as he was. So,
yeah. People forget. I mean, we still have Kerry Hyder, right?
Kerry Hyder, you got Ebukam, you got Eric Armstead. If you pay too much attention to the edges, Armstead's going to take the quarterback apart. And I'm looking. I think this year, Javon Kinlaw, he got close. How many sacks did he almost missed last year? And he lightened up this year. He may be a little faster. That whole first unit, we could be like the Jaguars were that year. Remember the Jaguars are getting like 10 or 15 sacks in one game?
Ronbo, really see what I'm saying? I said it last night. You always bait me. I swear. You mean the Jaguars team, that badass defense where Jimmy rolled up 40 points on? That Jaguars defense?
And Jalen Ramsey and company. And Jalen said,
Year one?
That's the same Jaguar team. And they brought their hats and T-shirts to celebrate winning the division. Put those boxes back in the locker room. No celebration on our turf. What are you, crazy? Yes.
Oh man, I'm in troll mode tonight, Ronbo. So
need to be, you know.
So every one of our quarterbacks that has debuted against the Bears has looked awesome. Jimmy looked awesome. Kaepernick looked awesome. Even Blaine Gabbert beat him. I'm like,
hey, but it took a Robbie Gold field goal.
TD, remember?
Robbie Gold field goal. Remember that game? No, Robbie Gold missed that field goal. That's right. I sat there, and the great Hall of Famer went up there and missed wide to the right. Oh, man, I couldn't believe it. I was so delighted. I said, oh, my God, we got blessed. We didn't beat him, but we got blessed. I'll take it.
You know, what Liam said. I mean, I don't know. Everybody gets mad at dude when he points out possibilities you guys have to look at. They've changed the turf.
And we do.
I mean, look what happened. You said it in 2020, we literally had 3 players go down in that Jets game. Jimmy Solomon and who was the other one?
Nick.
I think it's Jimmy Ward. Was it? Yeah, Nick Bosa. There you go. On terrible turf like that. So it is a possibility it could mess us up. And I think Kyle's smart. I think he's going to put Trey in the best position, and that's on
he's
the bench.
He's got a plan. He's got a plan.
That's where you put him, on the bench.
Yeah. That's not the plan, but he's got to have some kind of plan. JJ, have you got a score? Just going to give us a W or L. What do you think?
17-0. It's going to be a complete blowout. 17-0 Bears.
And this flag unsportsmanlike conduct on JJ. I thought he was getting ready to say 49ers, and he says the Bears.
I'm waiting for the flag.
15
all right,
yards.
All right, 47-13 if Jimmy plays.
But
don't
think they're writing it down. Oh my God! Hey, JJ, I will
Better
see
write
you.
it down.
I see you Sunday, and just have a great. Are you rolling right now? Or are you at home?
Of course, I'm rolling.
There he is. All right, JJ. We'll see you Sunday. Be careful out there. All right.
Will do, bud. Have a good one.
No, JJ. And it's Steven in Rome time. Hey, Steven. You know, Matthew Stafford he's gonna get the MVP award this year. 49ers, y'all don't know. Marty Pro, stop giving me material. You're killing me here. Hey, Marty Pro, if Stafford, this is one of my favorite hats. If Stafford grabs MVP honors this year, I'm liable to put some salt and pepper on this. No. I'm going to put this in between my favorite pizza. I'm going to chomp it. Hey, Steven in Rome. Come on in.
What's going on, Ronbo?
Steven, I'm telling you, man, we're looking at this game this weekend. And, we've had so much fun with the Rams. We actually have to win this game. And, Steven, there's a party going on at Steven's house. Man. We need to be over there. Steven, what's going to happen this weekend against the Bears?
Man, I'm going to keep it short and sweet.
All right.
It's going to be, who cares, Chicago Bears, 49ers by 17. Something like that.
All right. So give the Bears 3. I'm going to help Steven out. 17-3 49ers. They give him a field goal.
Hey, it don't even matter. It's going to be 17. We're just going to lead by 17. Let's put it like that.
Oh, okay.
And we're going to keep going.
17. Give me 20-3.
We're leading by 17.
All right. I like that. Remember, that's our magic score starting off the season for the last couple of years. We'd score 17 or more. No, the other team we'd allow. That's right, our defense only allows 17 points. And usually they got those last 7 in the last few minutes, and we didn't give a damn.
Yep.
So.
Except when we played against Detroit, where we let a whole fourth quarter kind of slip behind us because we got too comfy.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the year
that.
before last, I think, because last year, you're right, Detroit, and then we escaped the Eagles as well. So, yeah.
It's going to be nasty, Ronbo, but I can't get over the fact that the Rams choked that game last night. Everybody was talking so much shit, and I couldn't help but chime in. I was talking the most. Because you know what the funny part is about it, Ronbo, is that I think Richard Sherman had to chime in on that. Yeah, Matthew Stafford is still Matthew Stafford. Stats don't lie.
Marketing, put your comments on that. Richard Sherman took a shot at your dude. That was pretty. He got
and then on top
Twitter
of that,
was after him.
Oh, well, on top of that, everyone's saying that Josh Allen did it for the Niners because Josh Allen grew up a 49er fan.
Is that right? Oh, that's right. Josh Allen's from the area.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. A diehard 49er fan. So he played like a man possessed for the boys.
And that's why. And also, The Rock is from Hayward. Why he keeps coming out there and introducing the Rams is killing me. They're playing Rock Grand Theft Auto, I guess.
I guess so, but you know what else, Ronbo? Everyone's saying Jalen Ramsey left off right where he was at the Super Bowl. He left off right where he left off, getting cooked. That's all he was doing. He was getting cooked. He got cooked by Jamar Chase. Went back after the season, thought he was going to get, be raw as fuck. Nope, got cooked again by Stephon Diggs and Josh Allen.
As you say, didn't Diggs do? What's that quarterback? No. I mean, the Bengals have another wide receiver that the one that grabbed his face and threw him in the dirt, and he got up crying about he was abused. Higgs?
Ooh, I know who you're talking about.
Is his name Higgs?
No, it was no, it wasn't Diggs.
No, I mean that tall dude
Who was it?
that plays for the Bengals. But it's going to be easy. But I just hope we have got somebody who can do him that way, so I can say, Jalen Ramsey needs to start contemplating retirement.
But we do have that person. You know who that is? Brandon Ayuk. If there's one person on that team who's got the dog down, it's Brandon Ayuk.
Because we've seen what Diggs got used and abused. So Ayuk's his route running is just ridiculous. So if he's gained some weight, though, somebody say he gained weight. I hope that doesn't slow him down, because those razor sharp moves require you gotta be light on your feet. So hopefully he gets that done.
Well, yeah, I mean, how tall is he? Isn't he like 6'1", 6'2"? Josh Allen 6'4", 240, and he just tossed he tossed that other DB like it was nothing.
Oh, I know. That was sad. T. Higgins, that's what I'm talking about. Thanks, Ellis. That was T. Higgins that took Jalen's face and threw it into the dirt. Loved it. Woo! Get up, Jalen. He was looking for safety help.
Man, 49ers are going to be a menace this year, and the Rams fans are going to be very quiet, guaranteed. Because, here's a fun fact. Here's a fun fact about the Rams, Ronbo. The Bills sacked Matthew Stafford 7 times without blitzing. Imagine that. Imagine what the 49ers are going to do. All we do is really blitz. So you got Drake Jackson, Nick Bosa, Javon Kinlaw.
You know what?
Who do you want it from?
That's why I say, Steve, in that case, let's blitz him anyway.
Absolutely.
I want to see double-digit
Whitworth
sacks.
Is going to stop you. Well, you don't have – the best part about it is that Whitworth isn't even on the team anymore. So we have open season on Matthew Stafford. And then if Ufunga is anything like Troy Polamalu by training under his wing, we could expect him to rush right through, just the way Troy Polamalu did.
It's all over but the shout. I'm telling you, Rams, unless they do something really drastic, they pick up somebody personnel, I don't know what they're going to do. OBJ said, I'll play. OBJ, you want to play for Buffalo, LA? I'll play for whichever team wins. That's where I'm going. And they quoted him on that. Von Miller said, whatever team wins. All right, we won. OBJ, I'm going to try to get by.
Man, Ronbo, Rams should have knew what they were going up against when they saw Von Miller in that nut-ass haircut.
What was that straight triangle in the back of his head? What?
It was just a straight triangle on the back of his head. I was like, man, there's only one direction he's going, and he's going straight to the QB. He's going straight to the house, going straight after Matthew Stafford.
Steve, we got to go. I'm going to tell you what, I'll look for you Sunday, and you in Rome, and we'll be saying, woo, we're 1-0. Everybby else is 0-1 in the division. Guess who's in first place? Yeah! All right.
Couldn't start the season off better than watching the Rams be 0-1.
Oh, God. All right, Phil. See you Sunday. Night in Rome.
See you Sunday.
And Tony.
Ronbo, what it is.
Tony, man, it's just a good time tonight. It's a rollover from yesterday's game. Especially when Marketing Pro gave me the pleasure tonight, because, Rudy is only bothering me on Twitter, ready to go. Did he come in tonight and make any statements at all? But otherwise, they're just – Rams, y'all can't just leave. You know that, don't you? You're obligated to stay here and take your whooping, all right? So that's not – Marketing Pro, I appreciate you staying in here so I can work you.
Yeah, I was just talking to Ready to Go. It's funny how they hid all of last night, and then they come here all late today, and now they, focusing on us. I'm like, well, we already got the game plan to beat you guys. Don't think Dean Pease, the defensive coordinator, wasn't watching last night.
You know?
We got the athletes.
Yep.
We got those 4 dogs and edge rushers
Mm-hmm.
coming after the Golden Boy.
Oh, please.
And Grady Jarrett.
Please beat him. Oh, my goodness. This would just make my year. If nothing else this year good happens, these first 2 weeks will make up for any pain and suffering for at least 3 weeks. I said, look at that, Tony. Told them last week everybody's got the blueprint on how to stop the Rams, and they built a whole house on top of them Rams. Oh, it was just vicious. They beat them up almost as bad as Buffalo. Yes. Market Pro, we got 2 weeks to warm up. By the time that happens up, everybody going to think lightning hit them. We're coming back. I got the MVP and Matthew Stafford.
It hit me.
Straight comedy.
It hit me. I don't know why the experts aren't picking us to do anything. They're totally wrong. We got 3 former first-rounders starting on the offensive line. We got Marcus Mariota, who's a first-rounder.
Mm-hmm.
Our 2 starting receivers are first-rounders, and our tight end's a first-rounder.
That's a lot of first-rounders. You guys are quietly
London,
building
Cordell
a
Patterson,
monster.
and Kyle Pitts. How are you going to stop all this?
Hey, wasn't Drake London? What round did you get him in?
First round.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's Drake, you got first round there, too. See, you guys are quietly assembling an assassin.
Quietly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way it works. Your offensive line. How's that offensive line coming along?
It's coming along. Caleb McGarry, our first-round pick from 2019, the right tackle that everybody ran out. He's got slimmer. He's knocking people around because they didn't pick up his option. So he's angry. He's playing angry, controlled angry.
Yeah.
Had a good preseason.
That's what's got to take.
Arthur Smith's got things going. I'm really excited about our rookie running back, Tyler Algier, out of BYU.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to hit him with that, too.
Yeah, who's at your left tackle? Offensive.
Left tackle is Jake Matthews. You know him. Jake Matthews has been around forever.
Yeah. See,
first round pick.
See, you got actually. I can't wait to see that game next week. The Rams versus Hot Falcons. There's always a team that surprises people. Like you're saying, the critics right now are not being nice to the Falcons. This would be good. This would be a good place to start. Unfortunately, Tony, beating the Rams probably won't be taken seriously right now because the Rams, after that whooping they got, people are going to laugh and say, oh, well, yeah, the Falcons were supposed to beat the Rams. I'm going to lose my mind laughing if that happens. Now, let's further test the Falcons in the following week. And because the Rams are making their exit a little early this year. Because, that whooping, you can
try to run the ball. We stopping that, too, with our linebackers.
Oh, they don't have ability to run the ball.
Jared Evans, who's a former first-rounder.
I thought they had a running back, too. What's the kid's name last year that they got hurt and came back?
Cam Akers.
I thought he could run the ball.
He can. McVay and his ego.
You're right, Tony, because here's the thing. How's a running back going to get into a rhythm if he's not running the ball but every 15 minutes? Is that,
True that.
I still know
Ronbo, you saw it. Didn't No Bloom's footwork look awful? He was getting schooled.
You can't
remember how they were talking about how good he is and all this?
Yeah, Rudy. And No Boom was he looks like he escorted Von Miller over to Stafford a couple of times. He's like riding him all the way back there. You're not cutting him off, No Boom. You got to get No Boom. You got to get in front of him.
A.J. Epinesa, the second-round pick for Buffalo, put a move on him and went up under his arm and around the fourth back.
Rudy's talking about No Boom all offseason long, too. No, we're okay there. We got No Boom, and he's going to fill in efficiently. Yeah, Rudy, you boy, don't you.
Actually, Ronbo, Rob Hammerstein, the right tackle, didn't look good either. He didn't look good at all either.
You put your lip.
Von Miller beat him back.
Bob was beating him like drums with 2 hands. Boom, boom, boom. You put your best on the left side anyway. So obviously, the dude on the right, there's no way he was going to be better. So I can't wait.
The Golden Boy's in trouble. That's all I got to say.
I can't wait till next. I can't wait till y'all play this.
Eddie Kennedy from Penn State going to be coming, Ronbo. This kid, He gonna do something this Sunday. Abichetti, our second round pick.
You
and
guys,
then D'Angelo Malone, the kid that had 2.5 sacks in the Senior Bowl that we got in the third round.
Yeah.
See, they don't start, but they in the rotation.
You know, all you guys got to do though is worry about Cooper Kupp. If you can slow Kupp down, you can beat the Rams. I think everybody can beat the Rams. You just slow Kupp down somehow. You know, because that dude.
We got one of the best corners in the league, and A.J. Terrell.
Right.
He's better than Jalen Ramsey.
He's gonna be coming out of the slot.
Ronbo, you see how they've been running right by Jalen Ramsey?
I mean, like he's standing still, and then he tries to play catch up. It's too late. Wow, I've never seen him. That's really crazy bad.
Well, at least this time he didn't blame the safeties.
He wanted to, but Taylor said, "Look, don't look at me, man, because I'm way over here on the other side doing my job. That's you."
Exactly.
You take safety help is when you get beat deep. You ain't and do a foot race with a corner or a wide receiver all the way down the field. That's you. And Jalen knows that. Don't start blaming people, man.
Yep, but it's Aints week. We getting ready for them knuckleheads. The Aints coming to town. We gonna get them.
Oh, you're playing the Saints this week.
Yep, it's Aints week this
Oh,
week.
okay, you're playing the Rams next Sunday. Oh, I see what you're saying now.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, Ronbo, people are sleeping on Marcus Mariota. He's gonna ball out. Marcus Mariota has not had this many weapons in his career since he was at Oregon.
Tell you, and he didn't look that bad. That night he played with the Raiders, he looked sharp to me. They lost at the end of the game because that game was tight before he came in, and he did have to struggle in the fourth quarter. But that's the game. Marcus Mariota brought him back into that game, and they were in position to win it. So I said, Mariota looks a lot different with the Raiders, don't he? You know what? He may be coming around and maturing right at the right time. It would have been better if he'd have done it in Tennessee. Of course, I can look forward to seeing what he looks like. He looked very composed last time.
He's got better weapons than he had in Tennessee with A.J. Brown. He's got more.
See,
he's got 3 first-rounders to throw to at receiver and tight end. And then we got some good other guys. Olamide Zaccheaus, who's a good speed receiver. We got Brian Edwards in the trade from Las Vegas, who Mariota played with at Las Vegas.
And you got Kyle
So we
Pitts
got
out there running go routes. Man, what's going to stop him? I'm telling you right now,
Yep.
Tony, Kyle Pitts is going to be your main weapon at some point. That dude, man, damn. I knew coming out of college he was going to be it. Jesus.
And watch out for Cordell Patterson. Remember I said that name, Cordell, because they're going to double Kyle and Cordell, because Cordell Patterson beat New Orleans last year, and New Orleans on a bomb.
The Swiss Army knife.
Worried about Kyle Pitts.
Well, Tony, we're going to go, and I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to see you Sunday, and good luck against the Aints. We'll talk some more 49. We'll talk some more football, because we're definitely keeping an eye on y'all. Supporting you heavily.
And I put in the chat. I put in the chat tonight. Score: San Francisco 27, Chicago 6. Ronbo, somebody in the chat gave me an idea. I might place a little wager.
With who?
They said, there's no way that Kyle Pitts is going to lose to a rookie coach. I'm like, dang, a rookie coach. The Bears ain't going to win.
The Bears.
27-6.
Yeah. The Bears definitely. They're going to fight, though. I'm just wondering how much fight they got in them. We'll find out. All right, Tony. Have a great night.
All right, take care, sir.
You too. I see Jacob Q. Jacob, we got it. 31-10. Oh God. What do we got going on here? I just want to reform. And also, we put down every score that we see in the chat, so I won't go all through all. We got to remember though. All right. Anyway, fam, I'm gonna go ahead and take off. And I got some cold pizza sitting there waiting. It's been waiting. There's nothing like cold pizza, especially from the night before. You got to have a lot of germs and bacteria and everything settled down on it. And it just makes it taste a lot better is what it does. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do, fam. I'll see you Sunday. I'll be in your face at your place before this game so we can lose it. And we're going to go 4 quarters of solid smash mouth football. We're going to run the ball up and down their face. Trey's going to throw a couple of bombs, and we are going to win this game handily. What's wrong with me? Anyway, we got this. Have a great night, fam. Thanks for the contributions. I always appreciate it. Please subscribe. I want to be able to find you next time we get ready to talk some 49ers football. And hit like. I can't wait to see you Sunday. Early Sunday morning. Niners!